Welcome back, everybody. Welcome home, I should say, to 4K Kings, home of movies, friendship, and more, live from 4 Peddlers Row, unit number 234.
That's right. You're home now.
You're home now. Welcome home on this fine Monday, October 6th.
It's nice to see you on a Monday, Matt.
It is a fine Monday. I hope everyone's enjoying this lovely Monday.
Yeah, I usually have to wait until Tuesdays.
You do usually have to wait until Tuesdays to get your news, Russ, but now you are here tonight to get your news.
Yeah, I'm ahead of the curve.
Welcome to you. Welcome to everyone out there. Thank you for being here, engaging with us, being the best community on YouTube.
Best community on Earth.
Best community on Earth. Say hello.
In the universe.
In the universe. Say hello to all your friends out there in the chat. Let us know where you're tuning in from tonight. Say hello to Lindsay, the producer. Lindsay, how are you doing?
Hello, I'm doing well. Hi, everybody.
Give you a round of applause.
Good to be here. Excited to talk with everyone.
Lindsay, is everyone filing in on this lovely Monday, or have we lost our core audience?
It looks like they got the memo.
They got the
Midnight
memo.
In Space, Olivier, Eric De Leon.
We sent a memo?
LG.
We send memos out, faxes.
We have a fax machine?
We do a lot.
Wow.
We do a lot. We're happy that you're here and joining us on Monday, off of our regular schedule. And we are back with only the finest in movie and physical media news.
The finest.
The finest.
So, Matt, how was your week?
It was pretty good.
Did you do anything?
Nothing much. What about you?
Nothing. You always do that to me on every live stream. I was going to jump first. And
it's not time for that yet. I got to say what's coming up and all that kind of stuff.
I went to Hershey Park.
Oh, how was that?
It was good.
Well, Russ, what was your favorite ride at Hershey Park?
I didn't get on any rides.
No rides.
Nah.
Just like being there.
Yeah.
And engaging with the people.
Yeah, that's where I hang out.
Where you hang out?
Yeah, it's a lot of my friends. We just go to hang. It's Hershey Park. What are you going to do?
What are you going to do? Well, we are here tonight and moving closer, Russ, to our 20,000 subscriber goal. Where are we at right now?
I think we're at 19.9. Last time
we're
I checked.
so close.
I could be off by a hair.
You're off by about 5,000, but we've got exciting things in store as we continue to heat up the charts of YouTube and raise our subscriber count up to that 20K. If you're watching this stream and you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for?
That's right.
Help us get there. What are you doing? What is your problem?
And get your fire extinguishers ready because we are heating up those charts. It's getting dangerous, Matt.
It's getting dangerous.
It's on fire.
It's on fire tonight.
It's on fire. So go ahead and punch that subscribe button in its chops.
Tonight, we've got news from Arrow. We've got news from Umbrella Entertainment. We got news from Shout. We got Steelbooks. And we've got a roast or toast submission from the audience.
Yay.
I know. Isn't that great? I'm going to give that person
really
a round
nice.
of applause.
That's a lot of news, too.
It is a lot of news. Don't forget to email us your roast or toast submissions. Our email is listed in the description box. We'll also share it with you at a later point in time tonight.
No Criterion news?
Nothing from Criterion this time around. No, we got to wait till the 15th of the month.
Damn.
They're always the 15th of the month.
Damn.
So now's the point where I say, Russ, what's new?
Well, I went to Hershey Park, man.
You jumped the gun on the what's new part of the intro.
I know, right? Welcome back to 4K Kings. I am Russ.
And my name is Matt, and here we are. Right. Let's not forget that we've got our merch store out there. See, what's new with you? Nothing. I bought a new piece of 4K Kings merch.
Did you? What'd you get?
Well, you're supposed to say that.
What?
What's happening here?
What kind of intro is this?
The script tonight?
I know. I didn't get that memo either.
Let me just collect
let's
myself.
Readjust, Matt.
Let me just get my thoughts together here.
Get your tone right.
Jesus Christ.
Come correct when you talk to me.
Come correct. Okay, let's talk
I was
about.
supposed to buy something?
You're supposed to plug our merch shop.
We were until you made it awkward.
Let us know out there if you've purchased anything from our shop. Let us know what you thought about it. Send us a picture with yourself wearing it.
Yeah, yes, please. We're building a scrapbook.
Building a bit of a scrapbook to share with everyone at home. I like to keep personal photos of our audience members at home where I print them out and look at them at night before I go to bed.
Yeah, we're Buffalo Billing this stuff. Come on. Send us your photos.
Send us your photos, please, personal, private ones, with your 4K Kings underwear on, coming soon.
It's not already there?
Not already there.
Oh, we'll throw up the ad. What's there?
Last week, Russ, do you remember what we did last week?
I went to Hershey Park.
You went to Hershey Park, but we also shared with the people at home the movies that scarred us for life.
Don't remind me. That scarred me.
We shared with the audience the films and moments from film that scarred us for life. Hope everyone enjoyed that. It was very therapeutic for me to get some of that off my chest.
It was. You went a little heavier than I did. I came in with like minor scenes that I thought that impacted me. I thought, our demographic would appreciate. You brought the heat, man. You brought the tone. You brought the ones that you were truly scarred. I was a poser.
I was ready to talk. I think even though that video is only like 20 minutes long or something, we talked for like an hour, and I probably talked about the peanut butter solution for like 30 minutes of that hour.
Dude, and you introduced me. I finally saw Flowers in the Attic, and I adored it. 4.5 out of 5.
I can't believe.
I stand on that. I stand on it.
That movie is grotesque.
Where's the 4K? I will buy the 4K day one. Flowers in the Attic.
Well, Arrow did put it out on Blu-ray, but
I know, but
which makes sense, honestly.
I'm waiting. I want to see all of that. I want to have a fun time in 4K. I don't want to just have it on Blu-ray.
There's nothing fun about that movie at all.
I had a blast. It was great.
There's nothing fun. I don't know if anybody hadn't got a chance to check that out. Let us know what you thought. Let us know what are some titles that scarred you for life that maybe we missed.
The Hug-a-Bunch movie was pretty good too, man. I'm not lying. I liked it. It's better than some movies I've seen recently. I'll stand on that as well.
Hug-a-Bunch.
Hug-a-Bunch. I'm not going to go 4.5 out of 5. It's a 2.5 out of 5. But man, that's solid. That's average.
Hug-a-Bunch movie. Hug-a-Bunch gang.
Hug-a-Bunch gang.
Are you out there?
They're a gang now?
I'm saying the people that love this movie. Are they out there? You're part of the Hug-a-Bunch gang now.
Oh yeah. I'm on eBay right now trying to find one. Do you still have yours?
I think isn't one of the Hug-a-Bunch dolls' names Tweaker? Wasn't that one of them?
It was.
I think so.
That's my favorite.
I was going to say, I remember other details that weren't shared in that video, but I remember one of them's name was like Tweaker or something.
I can
like a
relate.
spotting character.
I can relate. That's my boy.
I was like, I got to figure out how
and then him, he took like all 3 of his buddies. They just fell off the bridge backwards in the middle of their musical number.
Hell yeah, they did.
Great choreography in that film.
I know. I had to figure out a way to get that doll on this thumbnail. There's no way that the Hug-a-Bunch wasn't going to be represented on things that scarred me for life.
Classic segment.
One of my favorites. You mentioned our Best Worst Movies videos being one. This is one of my favorites too.
We're going personal. These feel like journal entries more than ways for us to get paid.
Absolutely. Here. And speaking of personal entries, what other videos do we have coming soon? Do you want to tell the people what's coming up? You want me to tell them?
Well, coming up, we have a segment that involves the unnecessary R-rated movies that Nintendo decided to make into video games.
Yes.
In the 80s, your Platoons, your Rambos, and like
Dirty Harry.
I was unaware of a Dirty Harry video game, man. That blew my mind, man. It made my day.
It made your day. Absolutely. Yep. We will have that coming out soon. Next week, I think we'll be posting that video.
Yeah.
We also are working very diligently on our review of the Nightmare on Elm Street 4K box set. Now, this dropped about, at this point, almost like a week ago, and I know everybody that's out there in this community, I know you don't only watch us, unfortunately. I know you watch other physical media channels, and that's okay. And what I've seen is that the market is flooded with reviews and unboxings, and I feel woefully behind. So what we're going to do is our best to provide a comprehensive deep dive in all the films, as well as the product itself, which I happen to have right here.
Yeah. So when our segment drops, it's going to be a welcoming to prime time, right, Matt?
It is going to be that. And here it is. Who here picked up this one?
That's a nice sweater.
It is. This actually is a little bit different than it appeared in the screenshots, obviously. You just never know what you're going to get based on a screenshot. But I really like the fact that the scars on the body coming through the sweater, it's like it's a little embossed there. That looks really nice. The sweater, the neck up here, that looks really, really good. Mm-hmm. All the individual steelbooks themselves look really, really nice. We're doing some very classy box shots for our unboxing. So if you can wait a little bit longer to see the review from us, which will be a month overdue, yes, I hope you will enjoy it once we put that live.
It will be the ultimate
It will be the ultimate. See, get all the other ones out of the way now and be ready for the ultimate.
Yeah.
Around Halloween, to be honest, is probably about when it's going to come out.
Well, you guys can watch these other channels. You can watch the teasers. But when you want to watch the full feature, you come to 4K Kings.
You come to 4K Kings. I will say, spoiler alert, my Steelbook set was damaged.
Oh, Eric Otto just asked. He said, any dents?
No, luckily I have no dents. What I do have is minor scratches, minor on the individual Steelbooks, and then on the case itself, which will be very prevalent and shown in the video that we put out. I have a very long scratch on the top, which doesn't look horrible when you're just looking at it normally, but when it's under lighting and everything else, when we're taking pictures of it, it looks like hell. So I took a picture of that, and I sent that to Amazon, and they reimbursed me 25% off of the box set price.
Not bad.
It's not bad.
That's a 4K King move right there, man.
Complaining. Yeah, it's a 4K King move.
That's a 4K King. That's a 4K Karen move right there, man.
4K Karens.
That's our new channel.
Where we cheap out. I mean, honestly, it's not a cheap box set. When I saw it, to be perfectly clear, when I saw it, I wasn't even shocked. I was like, okay, I found the scratch. It was like I was waiting to find the dent. I was waiting to find the problem. And when I found it, I was like, okay, that's a little too much. Let me just see what they'll do. I wasn't expecting a new box set or anything.
And I looked at your copy, and mine arrived in similar fashion. It was impeccably packaged. It was a box inside a box, but on the top there were light little dings.
Yeah, little dings.
Not a scratch. Like yours it was a consistent line.
Yeah.
Mine had a little dings on the top, but I settled because I figured this thing's going to probably go on display. I'm never going to look at the top of it.
True.
Had it been an actual, bang, an actual mark on it, I would have gone the 4K Karen route. But as of right now, I'm satisfied.
You're satisfied. I am too.
But I'm just going to do that to Amazon and your strategy so I can get some free money.
4K Karen strategy. Here it is.
Dude, we got to give tips like that more often. And this ain't my first foray into 4K Karening Amazon. I did this with the two Jakes in Chinatown.
I think that's more than 4K Karen than what you did. You like stole. That was 4K thievery.
Yeah, that's 4K felon. I don't know what's going on. I don't think Amazon's going to be partnering up with us anytime soon.
Let's not broadcast the things that you like to do with Amazon. But we do have that coming out. I hope everyone's going to be excited when that finally drops. We'll also be reviewing Miss 45 coming up.
Classic film.
We'll be reviewing House Party coming up.
Classic film.
And then we're going to be doing sort of a trio of videos that sort of closes out the 2025 year, which is titles that we still need in 4K from very prolific, well-known best directors that we're still missing some of their titles. We're going to be doing a 2025 ranking of the best boutiques of the year, as well as our top 5 physical media releases of 2025.
Absolutely, Matt.
So we got a lot coming up.
We do. And the one, can I give a spoiler alert about
sure.
the number one 4K needed from prominent directors? Our number one choice, of course, ELYSIUM.
ELYSIUM, of course. Yeah, absolutely. We picked that one for sure.
Yeah, I think the community needs it.
Noel Blomkamp? Is his name Noel? What's his first name?
James Cameron made it. I don't know.
God damn. See,
Spielberg?
I said Noel in the video, so.
Noel Redding?
Neil Blomkamp.
Comedian Gallagher?
Clearly, I botched it when we did the review for ELYSIUM.
I did that, though. People in the chat, please let me know. I am so confused about the response to ELYSIUM. I'm a fan of that movie, and I'm typically not, that's not my go-to genre. I really enjoyed that flick, and I felt like it divided the community.
I feel like everyone's surprised that you like that.
I thought it was clever. I like Matt Damon.
I like Matt Damon, but not in that. I didn't care for that.
Man, I can't be alone, guys. I can't be alone.
I'm going to give you a round of applause for liking ELYSIUM.
Thank you for going against the grain, being an individual.
So we do have a lot of news that we're going to be covering tonight. Again, thanks for joining. Like I mentioned, we're going to be covering Arrow, Umbrella, Shout, Steelbooks, and more. But before we dive into the bulk of the news, I did want to share some very exciting movie news with everyone. And that is that, lo and behold, something we never thought would see the light of day, something we never thought we were going to watch, something that I'm pretty sure at some point, and we're going to need somebody to check the tapes, that you told me probably wasn't going to happen.
I remember the quote I said.
And that is that Kill Bill, The Whole Bloody Affair is going to be receiving nationwide release.
Yes. And before we go in, Lionsgate, we are friends. Guys, we're friends.
Come on now.
We're friends.
We are. Lionsgate is going to be the ones that are putting this out, as they own most of the distribution rights for nearly his entire catalog.
But yes, Matt, to what you said, my quote at one point was that you'll get what did I say? You'll get a whole bloody affair release before you'll get a Quentin Tarantino box set. And that was my go-to for an impossibility.
Yes.
And here we are. I have a lot of thoughts about this.
Yeah, no, I want to share, and I want to hear what everybody else thinks too. So this is coming out in theaters December 5th. For now, they've only given 1 day, which is pretty crazy to me that they would only put this out in 1 day. I would have thought maybe a couple of more days than that, but as of now, only 1 day. Available in a 35 millimeter and 70 millimeter print screening. This re-edited work debuted for the first time in like 2011 when Quentin Tarantino put it out in his own theater, the New Beverly in LA, and it's been shown recently at his other theater, the Vista, this past summer. And now we're all going to get the chance to see it nationwide. And this is what he himself said. He said, "I wrote and directed it as one movie, and I'm so glad to give the fans the chance to see it as one movie. The best way to see Kill Bill, The Whole Bloody Affair, is at a movie theater in glorious 70 millimeter or 35 millimeter blood and guts on a big screen in all its glory." And this will be clocking in at 258 minutes or 4 hours and 18 minutes in length. And there's always you've always been able to kind of go out there and see like what the differences are and what is this movie like, because it has been screened and people have seen it and it's out there what it is actually. So I wanted to kind of cover a little bit of those details, just to talk some of these things through. And one of the biggest differences about The Whole Bloody Affair, which I actually do feel like is small but does change something very significant. And that's that at the end of part 1, it's revealed after, the bride lets that one lady go and she's talking to Bill, and you only see like Bill from like the body, like you don't see his head basically. And he says something to the effect of, "Does she know her daughter is still alive?"
Yes.
That is completely removed from The Whole Bloody Affair, that conversation. So when the bride, Uma Thurman, sees her daughter for the very first time at the very end of this 4-hour epic, you are also now seeing her for the first time, and the reveal hits both audience and character at the same time, which is a lot more dramatic than you having this piece of information through a whole second movie that she doesn't have, which I think works as 2 parts. But if you're talking a whole one piece of a piece of work, I think that does change a lot.
Oh, look, I just had this conversation with my wife yesterday. I brought up, hey, we should get tickets for this. And I told her, I was like, I thought about it. I was like, isn't it kind of strange how, you remember the end of Volume 2? It's like Uma Thurman went kind of from being, Bruce Lee the entire time to an emotional wreck. Mm-hmm. And it was just like, even as an audience member, I didn't feel that, because as you said, I was aware of this before Volume 2 even came out. That makes a lot more sense now. I really want to see that.
Yeah, no, I think that really keeping everybody in the dark together.
As she would be an emotional wreck. I wasn't like dinging Volume 2 anything for Uma Thurman's character's reaction.
Yeah.
But I just remember feeling, and I think that's what you were alluding to, was that it felt very like,
yeah, like when we know it.
From a character we just watched massacre about, 4 billion people.
Yeah.
It just felt very like, whoa, and she should have known.
Yeah, it's the end of this journey, and it definitely caps it off. And when you don't know that information, it really does make for a different experience. There's also a recap of part 1 in the beginning of part 2, which they get rid of that also. There's a 7.5 minute animated sequence, which is added in or possibly extended from what's already there. I'm not 100% clear on that. The Crazy 88 fight scene is in full color, and apparently there is an intermission, some type of a musical intermission from what I gather. I don't know if that will be the same case in this re-release, but in past there has been one. So in general, I mean, I'm really excited to check this out the way that it was intended to be seen. That was always my, I don't want to say issue with these two being split apart, but I knew that we weren't getting what he wanted us to get. And I think that's always been part of my problem. And back then I didn't know if it was like cut differently or maybe scenes were rearranged or things just kind of flowed differently, which clearly that's not the case. We still got part 1 and part 2, which is fairly close to what he meant it to be, but to actually like live through the whole thing and sit through the whole thing in one go with some of these minor additions or changes, I do think changed some things. And this article that I pulled from, and I've seen this other places too, call it this version his best movie because of what this 4-hour epic really is, which I don't know.
It'll definitely, I'm sure, feel more like one big spaghetti western now.
Yeah.
If elements are placed differently and all that. Yeah, to your point, when you say I felt like you were almost suggesting Tarantino didn't have final cut on these being volumes 1 and 2. I mean, I feel like Tarantino could have pulled rank if he ultimately wanted to and made it one film at the time. I think he was on board with making this volume 1, volume 2, and then rearranged it in his way. Like, I don't want to put it out there like other hands were involved and all this, but correctly, he shot it intending to be one film.
Yes.
But this speaks volumes to me about where Quentin Tarantino is at today.
Oh, yeah.
Because I don't think, I mean, we had 20 some years of this never getting an official release, and now he's okay with doing it. He used to always stand like 10 toes down on everything he did. Like, if I put it out this way, it's that way. And now it feels as though he's comfortable doing this. He's comfortable with letting David Fincher take over something he wrote. You know, we never would have saw that 15 years ago.
Yeah.
Which tells me, again, something I always took him seriously on is that, 10 movies, he's done.
Yeah.
He means it. He means it. And he's going to go on to write series and plays and novelizations, all that kind of, or novels, things of that nature. But he is dead serious. Like, he's going to be done after this next movie. That's what this tells me. And it's fascinating because it's one thing I don't think a lot of critics of Tarantino give him enough credit on, which is self-awareness. Like, he sticks to his guns, man. Like, his whole critique about that 10 film mark was that when filmmakers get older, they lose their edge. And it's almost, he kind of is. It's like, okay, give him Whole Bloody Affair. Fincher, go ahead and do my characters. It's like he's letting go of his babies, and it's cool. It's cool to see. And I love how self-aware he always has been, and it seems he's going to continue to be about it.
Yeah, I think at the time, coming out after Jackie Brown, it was probably advised to him not to put out a 4-hour plus movie from a financial perspective or whatever it might be. And you're right. He probably could have said, no, I want to do it this way. But he probably saw, okay, I need to, this makes sense for me to do. But like you said, now he's in a place where he can finally give this to fans, finally show it in a wide screening, one time only, or whatever it is. And maybe Lionsgate owning this and putting this out, maybe we'll get that physical media release. Maybe we'll get, we'll have
Matt, our friends Lionsgate,
our friends at Lionsgate,
beautiful best friends at Lionsgate, they're going to put this out eventually in physical media, and we're friends.
Yeah, so here's 1 and 2 that they put out. I have the regulars here. I know, Russ, you've got the Steelbooks, but like, I wouldn't mind having the Whole Bloody Affair as an option, or dare I say, a version that's got all 3. Give me the 2 cuts and give me the full cut, like make it one whole package. I don't know what we're going to get or if we ever will, but at this point, why not?
Isn't it strange that we're getting those Kill Bill releases, the Imprint ones also? I just feel like there's a big Kill Bill celebration going on right now.
There is. No, you're not wrong, and that's absolutely right. So I think this is really cool news, and I think you had texted me and said we should double date.
Yes, dude. I think you, Lindsay, the producer, myself, and my sunglasses should go check this movie out in the theaters and maybe do a little short about it.
Maybe we do a short. Maybe we film a little in the theater. Maybe can we film ourselves watching it? Is that even possible?
I hope so.
No, that'd be really cool.
No, it's not, dude. Hold on. No, you are not a 4K king if you have a phone out in a movie theater.
You are not.
Factual.
You are not. Absolutely not.
Actually, get off the channel.
Turn
this off now if you do that.
Does this announcement give you any hope for me that a 4K box set of his films are going to come out?
My friend, you were correct all along.
Here we go.
No, you were smiling before I even said it. The gloating is off the charts. I hope the audience can see this, man.
Yes.
I am humbling myself in front of you saying, look, and you know what? Even before this, you know what convinced me was the Wes Anderson set. I looked at that and I was like, wow, if Wes Anderson's getting one, yeah, they'll pull the strings and make a Tarantino one work.
And put this in it.
I'm sure they will.
What if they put a box set out and it was just this version in it? Not part 1 and part 2, but just this one.
What are you going to do?
I'm loving it.
I'm getting them all.
I'm loving it.
This is your dilemma. I've already owned Volume 1 and Volume 2.
You have.
You were the one who held off
I
for the
did.
whole bloody affair. And it is rather ironic. You waited how many decades?
20 years.
Yeah, you waited over 20 years. Then you did get Kill Bill Volume 1 and 2. Now we're getting the whole bloody affair. Man.
Everyone out there, you're welcome.
They get you one way or
They
another,
always
don't
find a
they?
way.
Yes, you're welcome. You can thank me for my service to the game and buying these things so that somebody can just put something out right after.
And it really is cool news. I am ecstatic to see this.
Yeah.
I never thought it would. I was one of those people. I knew you could get versions of it here and there from alternate methods. But an official release, I never thought would happen.
Yeah, and I haven't seen anything about the theaters like around us or who's going to have it or when that's going to start popping up. But yeah, dude, I mean, for one night, we got to get in there.
Yeah.
We got to freaking get in there.
Oh, we are. I'll ask my wife to come too.
You also mentioned, again, just to kind of talk about this too. So yeah, so Kill Bill Imprint is putting it out. And there it is. There's the news that happened while we were away last. And just like that Jackie Brown box, that's a great box.
That is.
That's a beautiful piece of art right there. And you've got, it says it's lenticular. I can't get a feel for, because I haven't seen it in motion, and I can't get a feel for the description that if you move it, the poster art changes on the box to Kill Bill Part 2.
Oh, wow.
I can't get, it seems like that's what they're insinuating, but I don't know that for sure.
Yeah, that has to be the case from what I'm looking at right now.
And then inside is the 2 regular cases. You got some art cards. You got 4 poster. Oh, I'm sorry. Is it 2 double-sided posters or is it 4 posters? It's a 4 full one-sheet posters. These are like 27 by 40.
Those are actual 27
Those are
by
huge
40?
posters. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, these are big deals. And a booklet and everything else. So this is a really great, another set
That's
from
an
Imprint.
awesome set.
I have no idea what we're running on a price here, but I've already got for my friends at Lionsgate.
Yes.
Our best friends.
Bestest of friends.
Imprint, they're just kind of like an acquaintance to me.
Yeah, like we're trying to get to know each other, but they're giving us the cold shoulder a bit. We want to be friends. We're trying
to be friends.
We're getting there.
I want to be friends.
We're getting there.
Nothing new content-wise or the transfers to my understanding, just that both of these volumes are coming together in this nice box that they're putting out. So, and I don't have images for it because I couldn't find it, but one other thing I will say that I did also notice is in November the 12th, at least this is listed on Blu-ray.com, Studio Canal in France, and this is probably Amazon France or wherever, they're putting out a Steelbook of 1 and 2, and each Steelbook is the original art. So original art Steelbook. So your Steelbooks from Lionsgate are best friends. It's a little bit more stylized, whereas this is the original art. So it looks like that essentially, but on a Steelbook.
I don't know why you keep insisting. I don't, dude. I have the same editions you have.
Which ones? Oh, you have Jackie Brown.
Well, I have both Jackie Brown.
Okay, I thought for some reason you had those
Our friends at Lionsgate gave us some extras, but I had already purchased the standards because I had preferred the standard artwork.
That is right.
When it comes to preference in Lionsgate artwork, there really isn't any. I mean, they're superior across the board.
Agreed.
Hi, friends.
Hi, friends. So that's the Kill Bill news, the Imprint Kill Bill news, the whole bloody affair news. Should we check in with the chat and see what they're up to?
Right before, how about we check in with LionsgateUnlimited.com, Matt?
Unlimited?
Is that what the website is?
It's Lionsgate Limited.
LionsgateLimited.com, Matt. Our friends.
It's not unlimited. That's the deal. They're limited.
Well, I view our friendship as unlimited.
I see.
I give an unlimited amount of myself to my friends. And
I see.
That's where the confusion was. I'm sorry.
I got you.
Let's check in with let's check in with the chat.
Let's check in with the chat. Let's say hi to everybody. Let's pull it over here. Let's head up to the top. Let's see who's with us tonight. Google's Trello Day, LG, Steelbook Obsessed. Monday stream? I know, right?
Wild.
Out of the blue.
Really?
Actually going away on vacation tomorrow and didn't want to miss another stream and be on, vacation from the stream. So we squeezed one in just for you all on a Monday.
That's right. But I'll be here tomorrow solo. So if you guys want to check in, we'll have a chat.
Eric De Leon, oh dang, I didn't realize there was a Monday stream. Just so that we're clear, when we're going to be streaming on Tuesdays or Mondays or whatever it is, we always have a placeholder on our YouTube channel 2 days ahead of time.
Yes.
That say what we're covering and just kind of like, be back here on this day and time 2 days from now. Mm-hmm. So if you are subscribed, great. But if you don't have your notifications clicked, then you're not going to see when we put that up. So consider it. We usually do post on Tuesdays or or live stream on Tuesdays as well. But every once in a while, we're going to throw a curveball.
Yeah, you tell them what they did wrong, Matt.
You did it wrong.
That's right. Pay attention better.
Pay attention better if you want to get this quality content.
Bro, it's not our job to advertise.
At all.
Come on.
Let's see.
I never even made the post for this one.
See, we never even made post. We just need people to know. Dudes, you broadcast from Peddler's Village? Eggman, yes, we do. Are you from around here? Come and visit. Another Monday streaming surprise from LG. Cyanide for your brain. Happy spooky season, everybody. Absolutely.
Yes.
Happy spooky. We are in
To
October.
you as well. Yes.
Yeah.
Very. We forgot to mention that.
Yeah, we are. We're in October. That's why we're trying to get our Nightmare on Elm Street box set collection review gonna heated up and ready. I got my spooky season 4K Kings hoodie on with all of our favorite Scream Factory releases.
I got my classic album, Dog Food from the Dog Pound shirt on just to represent the West Coast. I don't know what I'm doing, Matt. I don't know. Let's get back to the chat.
Let's see. We've got LG. We got Steelbook Obsessed in the chat. I see you. Yeah, I saw him too. Did we get our Nightmare on Elm Street on time? We were 1 day late getting it. I thought as soon as I saw it was delayed by a day, I was like, here we go. This is it. It's going to be another week. It's going to keep getting pushed out, but we actually did get it on time.
Bucks County.
That's not where Peddler's Row is. No,
But that's Pennsylvania.
that's
correct?
close. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're close.
Yeah.
We're close. Lucas Blade, I got my Silverado Steelbook on Saturday. I don't want to say anything about that Silverado just yet. Just yet. I didn't get it yet.
You want what?
Well, because
You didn't buy it?
I did. I pre-ordered it through Diabolic
I
along
thought you
with
said
my.
you didn't buy it. I was
No.
like, dude, that joke went
After all that.
way too far. Yeah, for you to not even purchase it.
I pre-ordered it with my Miss 45, and which comes out later this month, so it'll all come at the same time. But I am going to mention something about it later, so get ready.
Dude, I'm so anal about that. I only order from Diabolic. If I order more than one thing at a time, they have to be released on the same date, so I know.
Yeah.
For instance, I got In the Mouth of Madness and Miss 45 in one order. I'll pay the extra $6. I don't care. And that would aggravate me. Dude, it's Silverado. How can you wait?
I'm surprised I was able.
Anybody can wait.
I'm surprised I was able to wait.
It's a joke, man.
Any 4K Kings beanies? Not yet. Not yet. Is there a market for 4K Kings beanies out there? We do have plenty of caps.
We should.
Be-
Beanie, it's
We can do a
winter.
beanie.
We've got beanies
No, we can do a beanie, I think.
with the HDR or 4K Kings logo on it, says LG.
Favorite
Noted.
track has to be back. Favorite track, I guess, Bomb Ass Pussy. You like that one, man?
Yeah, that's my favorite track of any artist.
I'll go with that one.
New Metal Ricky, happy Spawn Week, everybody.
Oh, that released this week,
Yeah, it
right?
came out too. Yep.
Yeah,
What's
I'm
up, New
kinda-
Metal Ricky? What's up, buddy?
Hey, Rick. I'm kind of kicking myself for not picking that one up day one. I think I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna write that wrong, man.
Day one. You didn't pick that up, Russ?
I was intrigued by it.
Okay.
I was intrigued because all the extra footage. Is
Director's
that correct?
cut or something?
Yeah, yeah. And I've always had a soft spot for that movie, even though I knew in the back of my mind it was kind of, lacking.
Little lacking.
Yeah, but I'm intrigued by that release.
Okay.
I might need to write that wrong, man.
All right. We got some people from Ireland. Kelton Welsh, how you doing? We got some people from Leeds, England. Skashani, 1975. Eric Otto, what's up, boys and girls? Sling Blade for SNES was my favorite.
They didn't make a Sling Blade, did they? No, we would have in our research we would have come across that.
LG got his in pristine edition or condition, his 4K Nightmare on Elm Street box set.
Looks like
Lucky.
he's the only lucky one.
Lucky one, absolutely lucky.
Good.
A lot of dents, a lot of scratches I see. That box is $345 in Denmark. Holy.
Did anyone out there pick up the standard one?
Yeah, true. I haven't.
I want to see some, I've seen a lot of talk about the ones we picked up, but I want to know the quality of the standard.
Yeah, Jan Hollister, Elm Street 2 looks amazing in 4K. We were just reviewing, we're doing our reviews now, and we talked about Elm Street 2, and I agree. I think for the most part, I haven't watched the last three of them yet. We're trying to get through all of them, so we kind of have fresh eyes on the transfers and the films for the review. But so far, I've been really impressed with everything I've seen. I think everything looks really, really good. Yep. Let's see. We need a box set of all Paul Verhoeven early films pre-RoboCop.
Pre-RoboCop, so like the European ones.
Look, LG, what a coincidence! I picked up Elysium over the weekend.
LG is blind buy? Are you a fan? Will you march the streets with me and shout what a masterpiece it is in front of Matt's house?
Later on down below, I'm sure he was going to say, I watched it and it stunk. Not alone. I loved it. All right, there you go. You got somebody.
Yeah. Shoshani 1970. What about Fight Club? First two rules. What else is going on here?
No cream corn. Wait, what day is it? Hello on a Monday. See, everyone's shocked by the Monday stream. I know. We threw everyone off on the Monday stream.
I know, man. We were feeling a little frisky today, guys. Sorry.
I know. Everyone looks forward to that Tuesday.
Sometimes when you feel the funk, you just gotta roll with it.
You gotta roll with it. I mean, do people like the Monday? I mean, I like the Tuesday.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Do you know that song?
I thought you were about to sing Happy Days for
like
a second. Monday,
No,
Tuesday, Happy Days.
Lindsay, do you know that song?
I feel like I do, but I don't know what that was. What is it?
Weekend Love. Well, I'm not gonna do. I'm not derailing everything for this.
Yes, please.
I want more.
I love that song, but what I meant to say was every day I would love to stream live, man.
Every day.
Move in, Russ.
That's true, guys.
Get you a little suite together.
I can live in the clubhouse. That's for your son out back.
Noodles 1771 says, despite the fan base, Kill Bill is one of Tarantino's weakest films.
Oy.
I'll let Lindsay. Oi. I'll let that speak for itself.
Listen, that's fair. That's fair. I think I have some controversial opinions in terms of his filmography and what I prefer. You know,
okay.
As long as we all agree that they're quality.
Yes.
You know what I mean? There's a base quality for his movies that the only one you could truly attack as maybe falling below is Death Proof.
Death Proof, yeah.
But even that I enjoy.
Yep. Wait, what? Why is my Tuesday night viewing being ruined? I will catch up on this in the morning, so you are now my morning entertainment. It's mint.
Oh,
next time we change our day, we really got to do better with letting people know.
Yeah,
I put it on them, but now I'm starting to feel bad.
But you know what's kind of cool? It's Mint is going to have a fantastic day waking up to us.
You are.
I mean, your day's set after that.
You're going to have a great day.
Yeah.
Michael Smith, are you sure about the Whole Bloody Affair release? Disconnected said when read that, he called the source of that and was told they were basically assuming it's based on Lionsgate history. I'm not exactly sure what that says. I'm trying to read that exactly what you mean, but it's being put out and distributed by Lionsgate. Whether we're getting a home release, I have no idea.
Yeah. The 4K physical media release is not confirmed, but a theatrical release is. But as you could say, it's not. It wouldn't be out of the ordinary for a physical media release to follow, especially for a Tarantino film.
And if they want to make money, if they need money, let's put it that way. If they're ever like, you know what, we need some money. Let's put this out on home media.
Yes.
LG, right now, pure speculation that it's a home release, but Lionsgate releasing it in theaters means there's a chance. So you're telling me there's a chance.
Matt, what's your favorite 90s comedy? I like when we get general questions like this in the chat. I love that.
Favorite 90s comedy? Oh, that's
hard. That's why I pointed it out.
That's hard.
I feel like we need a subgenre or something.
I see when stuff like that happens, I just go blank.
Well, it's funny. I'd say Dazed and Confused would be one of my favorite 90s movies, period. But just as a comedy, I don't know if I'd label that. I feel like there may be a superior comedy to Dazed and Confused. You know what I mean? Those ones make you think, Matt.
They are.
I like getting philosophical. That's why I pointed that out to you.
I'm drawing a blank. Let's see. There was just something that I read. Where it is. Steelbook Obsessed. Vision just hinted at an Ace Ventura 4K box set as well. The news is supposed to come out tomorrow. Fingers crossed that it's a 2-movie pack. Indifferent.
Happy for Tommy Davidson.
It's lenticular, I believe. Also, get a little lenticular action.
I don't know. Even like calling it did they say franchise? What did they say? A box set. What are you including that show? Didn't they do a movie where it was a junior? I believe.
Oh, they did.
Something like that.
Yeah, they did.
I'm not a huge fan of Ace Ventura: When Nature Calls. I'm sorry, guys.
I'm not either.
I love the original. When Nature Calls has its merits, but I'm not.
I was woefully.
I was too.
Woefully
let down. Like that word tonight, huh?
Woefully.
Woefully
underwhelmed.
Wait, Final Girl 27 just threw Encino Man into the chat for favorite 90s comedy.
Wow, you can speak on that, Lindsay, the producer. That's one of your faves.
Yeah, go ahead.
I loved it. Still
Nice.
love it.
May may I respond to Michael Smith about QT with Tony Scott? He sold that before. In the beginning, he did. I mean, he wrote Natural Born Killers also, and that got to Oliver Stone. But once he had his career in his hands, full-fledged with no one to answer to, Rodriguez was the last guy to do that, and that was his boy. You know, it hasn't happened since. It's not that he was opposed ever. It's just once he hit that writer, director, prestige level, he wanted his career to be a certain way, which is actually why he fought to get his name off of Natural Born Killers, which he almost successfully did. He just had to settle for having a story credit on it, but he wanted his name removed completely.
Yeah.
So it was more of a matter of Tarantino being in charge of his own destiny is what I'm talking about. Pun with Destiny Turns on the Radio, if anyone remembers that movie he starred in. But it was more about that. Like, I just always loved how self-aware he was, how confident he was in his direction in life, you know, and who he is. I always dug that.
4K Kings in the house. Yes, we are. Devin Lott, what's up? Tom Hagen, hello, fellas. Glad to see y'all. Hi, Lindsay. What's up, everybody? Mike, hey, y'all. What's happening? Good to see everybody tonight. There we go. Oscar, busted a Lindsay again. I'm here. Happy days. That is right. I watched it. LG said I watched it, and I'm a fan despite its issues. I like Blomkamp.
Yeah. What are the issues? I admit, I saw it once years ago. And like I said, this genre is more of what Matt's into than I am. So it was a really funny thing that I responded to it and he didn't.
Yes.
Because to me, it hit all the notes of every other movie you love. I don't remember what faults there were.
I had problems with the story.
Yeah, and I don't remember. I don't remember
either.
I'd have to rewatch it, but
I'd have to see.
I don't know. It's been on my mind lately.
David, sorry I'm late. You busted a Lindsay too. It's okay. Tom Hagen, I was woefully underwhelmed by Silverado. Tom, I'm gonna need you to
throw your
stop.
Up.
Just stop that. Hot Shots Part 2, 90s comedy.
Tom, let me respond. Tom, I salute you. You took one for the team. I'm not even going to attempt it. So you're a strong man.
Look how many Hot Shots Part 2 mentions there are. That is a great 90s comedy. Yeah.
You guys are on the right channel. Matt and I are huge fans of Hot Shots Part 2.
We got Kingpin, we got Office Space, Big Lebowski, Galaxy Quest, a lot of hits out here.
Listen, I'll say this. I was never a Pauly Shore guy, but I do like Son-in-Law a lot. Son-in-Law is better than it has any right being. And your friend Lane Smith is in it.
Lane Smith?
That in the theater too.
The guy you met as a kid from my cousin Vinny.
Yes.
Distinguished Gentleman, Lois and
Yes.
Clark. Yes, dude. Honestly, and dude, didn't you like Tiffany Thiessen like me and everyone else? Dude, she's gorgeous in that movie. Son-in-Law is better than it had any right being.
We don't need to talk about Tiffany Amber Thiessen.
It's almost too good to be a Pauly Shore movie. Would you agree, Lindsay?
I remember really liking it. I don't remember anything about it though.
Yeah, it's better than. It's not Jury Duty. Or
In the Army Now.
Yeah, it's none of that. Like, if you recast Pauly Shore, this still would be a feel-good comedy.
The Weasel, buddy.
Yeah.
I know you got a good Pauly Shore impression.
No, what?
I remember you having a good Pauly Shore impression.
You have a flawless Freddy Krueger that you won't do, but you're trying to goad me into doing a Pauly Shore?
There's Jordan. Hey, Russ and Matt.
Hey,
what's up, Jordan?
What's up, Jordan? I was speaking with you earlier today.
Cable Guy 90s comedy. The Silverado 4K is the planes, trains, and automobiles of releases of 2025. Not because it was a bad transfer, though. I don't know what you're getting at.
I got it.
I don't know what you're getting at.
Yes, and Carla Gugino, Son-in-Law. She's the main character, man.
Okay.
Dude, if Son-in-Law got a 4K, I would buy that.
Jordan 90s comedy. We need Dumb and Dumber. There's something about Mary. And the Pauly Shore collection.
Oh, yeah, the Pauly Shore collection.
Good call.
People would buy that. That would be the sweet spot for the demographic of people who collect, and they were like teens, tweens when this was hitting.
Yeah.
And they're all similarly themed. That would make sense.
I feel like Pauly Shore on a personal level could really use that coming out and people getting excited about it.
Wow.
There's a lot of,
I think that would really just make him so happy.
Is he in the dumps?
He's in the dumps.
He is,
really?
Yeah, no, he's not doing well.
Yeah.
What? Seriously?
Yeah, he's not doing well.
Oh, I didn't know that.
His career is washed up, and he is not happy about it. He's been trying to get back into he was trying to do that Richard Simmons biopic, and they turned him down. And he was like, I think he thought that was going to be his breakout moment, but they didn't want him to do it. And I think that has just put a final nail in the coffin of his career.
Oh, he feels that way?
I do believe so.
Oh, I don't know. I feel like I've seen him talk on maybe podcasts or something in the past year or so, and
not good.
He's well, I wish the Weasel well.
The Weasel, buddy. There's too much Silverado hate. I gotta look away. I'm moving the chat out of here.
Oh my gosh.
There's way too much Silverado hate. Let's move into the news.
You need your mom in the chat tonight.
Where's my mom? Where's Mama?
She'll come in
Get in here and tell these people that.
See, Lindsay, she did that to me. Was that the last live stream?
No.
She just did it to you now. She's like, why don't you go run home to your mom?
Run home to your mama.
Actually, not what I said at all.
Run home to your mama.
Play the tapes back. I said nothing of the sort.
Play those tapes.
Your mom was actually, Matt's mom was actually in the chat last time.
She was. And we do
Silverado.
need Russ's mom on the chat because, Russ, you've brought your mom up many times about all the experiences you've had, taking her to movies, her taking you to movies. I want to hear her firsthand experiences.
I'd love to, but to be honest, my mother is old school. She's not, I don't think she understands the concept of a live stream.
She wouldn't call in.
You know what I mean? Try to fax some shit over on
Russ's mom on the phone
I
live.
wasn't even aware of the fax machine we had here, man. Now you're gonna blame her. I'll try to figure out something.
Okay.
It'd be funny too to get like the questions that would, like, you know, why did you take him to see Natural Born Killers?
That's
when
what
he
we
was
need.
12.
Your mom
so
sits
we're just
here.
gonna
My
attack
mom
her?
sits here.
And watch
I
her
don't
get all
want to attack her.
watch her get all passive aggressive. Dude, that would be great.
What if it's a mom live stream where mine's here, yours is there, and we're in the other room?
4K moms.
4K moms.
That would be fun, dude.
4K moms. All right.
They have some common ground. I'm trying to think what movies your mother loves and ones. There's
Silverado.
Nah, I've never once heard my mom. I would disown her.
My mom.
If she spoke of Silverado, my mom, nah, she respects westerns, man.
My mom growing up, I remember her specifically talking the most about Tom Cruise. She loved Tom Cruise.
My mom is a Tom Hanks guy.
Girl?
Chris, we're in a new world, man. You don't know what she identifies as. No, God damn, that's a colloquialism.
Colloquialism.
You just called my mom a man, motherfucker. This is getting too personal. I don't think this will be a good segment.
All right.
I know one.
What do you know?
When you said your mom was a fan of this, you were the only other person I know who knows this movie. In the 80s, my mom really enjoyed The Boy Who Could Fly.
Oh.
And then doesn't your mother...
I don't remember if that was a movie that she personally liked. I definitely watched it.
Well, never mind. They have nothing in common.
Nothing in common. Well, still to come tonight, we got Shout and Scream Factory, Umbrella Entertainment 4K, Steelbooks, a roaster toast from the audience. But next up, we are going to be talking about Arrow.
There she is.
There she is. There's Arrow. And kicking it off with Arrow, we got a little bit of a
update.
We got a little bit of an update here, and that's with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which I know we've talked about a handful of times. First, we talked about when it was teased. Then we talked about it when it finally got announced with the art and everything else. Now, finally, we've got details to share. We've got everything we need to know about this release. When Arrow announced their December slate this past Friday.
Well, I'm not going to be able to wait until the end. Can we get one detail clarified?
Okay.
Is there a Sam Rockwell commentary?
Unfortunately, no. But there is a new interview with Judith Hoag.
The Judith Hoag.
The Judith Hoag.
What is that?
Wait. 3-time Oscar winner.
Yes.
Judith Hoag. She came back for this?
She came back. Now, I don't want to jump.
God.
I don't want to jump ahead of myself here. So let's just start with the details, and then we'll get all crazy for Judith.
Whoa.
So the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle 3-film collection out December 15th, 4K Ultra HD. In a limited collector's edition, you've got this one, which is the one that I pre-ordered, and then you have one that is the limited edition art that's on the Arrow shop that's like brand new for this release. It's a little bit more animated and illustrated looking.
I pre-ordered the one you did, Matt.
Awesome. Great. Now, just some high-level details about all of these. There's Dolby Vision HDR for all three of these films. There's a new 4K restoration from the 35mm negative for Part 1. They only did 35mm inner positives for Part 2 and 3, although I'm sure it'll still be solid to look at. You are getting the original lossless stereo stereo plus Atmos for part 1 and DTS HD for part 2 and 3. Check out Russ's Dolby Atmos video if you want to know more about what the hell that means.
I explained it beautifully.
And then there's going to be new director's commentaries for all 3 films. So each director is going to come back and give a whole new commentary. That's standard across all of them. So now let's dive into the special features for part 1, which is getting the lion's share here. So outside of all that other stuff I said, there's also a new commentary from a comic book expert. There's new interviews with the director, the second unit director, the producer, the puppet coordinator, actors Robbie Rist, Brian Tochi, Ernie Reyes Jr., Ken Scott, and the one and only Judith Hoag.
I thought you were going to say Corey Feldman.
He's not coming back.
But when you got Judith Hoag, you don't need Feldman.
That's all I need. Yeah. There's also a new featurette.
Honestly, all of our jokes aside, Judith Hoag is a wonderful woman, I'm sure.
And great is April O'Neil.
Yes. But I am kind of shocked that Feldman's not there. I figured
Feldman.
He'd be there. Wow.
No Feldman, no Rockwell, no Elias Koteas.
Well, I mean, Rockwell and Koteas have class, man.
What are you saying? They got better things to do?
Yeah. Actually, yes. That's exactly what I'm saying. Honestly,
They're
Feldman.
busy.
Actually, now you say Feldman does too. What am I talking
He's
about?
on Dance with the Stars.
Is he?
I think he actually just got kicked off, though.
Really?
Yeah, he was on it, doing his Michael Jackson moves.
Apparently, he was not a great partner.
Michael Jackson. Really?
You know,
he just did like his
he just
typical
wanted to
stuff.
do what he wanted to do and wouldn't be taught.
He wasn't a good partner.
Man.
He had to go.
Man.
So you got that. Then you have a new featurette on the locations, and there's also an alternate UK version that was prepared for censorship reasons. I don't know what they censored, but you're going to have this censored UK version.
Oh, they took out the nunchucks, man. I thought that's what I always heard.
Really? Why?
Or they took out the size. I think it was the nunchucks. I always read just because it was like for kids.
Oh.
Yeah. They want kids. I don't know. I'm sure someone in the chat.
I think someone in the chat said that, actually.
Yeah. But I think it was specifically the nunchucks were removed.
Huh.
I remember hearing that years ago. I don't know.
There's also an alternate ending from a VHS work print.
Wow.
So there's a lot of stuff coming. There's a lot of stuff. Part 2, new interviews with the editor, composer of the entire trilogy, and the mold shop supervisor, as well as an archival making of featurette, which I saw a lot of people were excited about making sure that was there, which it is. So that's coming.
Wow, that's cool.
Then you got part 3 with a new interview with actor Sab Shimono and Vivian Wu, as well as an alternate UK opening to the film. So it dwindles down until you get to 3, where they're basically just getting a couple of things, where they're putting most of their effort into part 1.
No Vanilla Ice.
No Vanilla Ice. No Elias Koteas. Elias, I don't know. But he's my boy, and he's not here either.
I'll ask Jennifer Rubin next time I talk to her.
Overall, now that we've seen everything and looking at this, because this is the one that we pre-ordered, I think it's a great set of features. Yeah. It's a great packaging, great extras, all that kind of stuff. It is missing, if you're saying, is this definitive? There are other things out there that this does not include, which is available to see. And actually, when we saw the anniversary release in the theater, they were showing a lot of things that are going to be put out on a separate Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles documentary on Blu-ray that I think's got like a Kickstarter, like alternate intros for Casey Jones. It was like dailies. It was like deleted scenes. A lot of different things that are also out there that is missing here.
If they accumulated enough for its own documentary that can stand on its own and is well made, that's pretty cool. Yeah, so I'm with you. If you remember, I initially wasn't going to buy this because I was like, man, I really only want 1. I don't care about 3. I don't even think I've ever seen it, to be honest. Yeah. And I have a real soft spot for 2. I secretly love 2, you know. 2 is the one I'm going to hide when friends are over, but, you know. I went with it because the price, man. The price is good for this. Almost everywhere you go, and that cover art is sick. I love it.
Yeah, no, it's perfect.
This is a great release.
I think it ended up being, I'd have to look. I think
my pre-order, it dropped to 70 and I did it.
It might have even been less.
I think I saw it less.
I was going
to
say 60 something.
I think so as well. But even at 70, I enjoy Secret of the Ooze enough that I was like, I'll justify it for that set. It's Arrow, all of it.
3 movies, awesome box, a ton of extra stuff, all this, posters and things, sure.
Yeah, and even the mention of the special features diminishing on each one, it should. I mean, come on.
Judith Hoag, that's worth the price of admission.
Well, they could have saved all that for the separate Judith Hoag documentary that's getting a release next year. But I mean, her career has enough. They're probably going to need to do about a trilogy of Judith Hoag documentaries
at least
to encompass, maybe.
It's part of the reason why I think 2 sucks. She didn't come back.
Yeah, well, dude, if
Who
you
replaced
remember,
her? Do you know?
Oh, I don't know the misfortune that woman had of replacing Ms. Hoag. But I think she didn't come back because the next year, what did she do? Basic Instinct?
Who? Judith Hoag?
Yeah, well, it was something big. What did she win
Sliver
the Oscar
2
for the next? It was Sliver 2.
Sliver Part 2.
No, I think she did Silence of the Lambs after this. She won the Oscar for that.
She won the Oscar.
Yeah. And then
April O'Neil in this was Paige Turco.
Paige Turco, yes.
Paige Turco.
Don't get me wrong, dude. She's great in her own right. It's just when you're living in Judith's shadow, I don't know. You got no shot.
You got no shot. I agree.
No shot.
I agree.
No shot.
Lindsay, what's the temperature in the chat? Did everybody pick this up? Which edition did people pick up?
Judith Hoag only received an Emmy. Oh no, I'm sorry. Judith Hoag. I'm sorry. What was her? What was her fucking name?
Turco.
Paige
Turco.
Paige Turco only received an Emmy. Damn, that was blasphemy. I just screwed that whole.
You screwed it right up.
Sir Hoag, Senor, Ms. Hoag,
Ms. Hoag, Ms.
Hoag.
Ms. We don't know where that
Queen
well.
Hoag,
Ms.
Queen Hoag. I apologize to you and all of your accolades.
Lindsay, how are people feeling about this out there?
Well, I thought this was interesting. So Jay Donnelly and Luke Sablade, they both said that in the UK it was known as Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles.
Wow. Okay.
Because the UK censors came down heavy on any violence that kids could imitate, says Jay Donnelly.
Can I ask a question about that? Did you guys get the kids movies Three Ninjas? And were
I loved Three Ninjas.
And were they titled Three Heroes?
Three Heroes.
Like, was it that serious, or was it just because they saw it as aimed at little kids because they're turtles or something?
And were the weapons removed? And did they dub over Raphael saying,
They did say the nunchucks. The nunchucks were the issue.
Yeah, I'm going to need an entire syllabus on the UK Censors Board, please.
When it comes to ninjas.
By the end of the stream.
At least by the end of the stream.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Who else? I don't know who else got it. Let me see. Oh, Victor Fontaine said that they got the turtles from Orbit for $65.
I feel like that's around what I paid. I think I remember. It was like in the 60s.
Yeah,
and then shipping or whatever else, but it was like $64.99 or something.
I ended up going with Amazon on 70, so no shipping.
Oh, okay.
And I think that's what I was factoring in. But you're right, like 65, which I should have just went somewhere else.
Yeah.
Charlie85 said we definitely got Three Ninjas.
Definitely got Three Ninjas.
Was that the one where it was like Rocky Loves Emily when they do that whole thing?
I never watched them,
Oh, you never saw it?
No, I never saw it either.
That. Never mind.
Matt and I were too evolved.
I know,
we were watching
you guys
shit
are
like
5
this.
years older. It's like a whole, I feel like there's a whole divide between what I watched and what you guys watched, and you're not even that much older, but
yeah, I know.
It's really crazy how that worked.
For those of us watching, Matt and I are like, well, about 27.
Yeah.
Lindsay just turned 22. And even that short amount of time, it's like, it goes fast.
It goes
Pop
fast.
culture goes fast.
This comes out in like December 15th when we will be on our patented winter break. But I do think that we should do a review of this. What do you think? Think we should review the first film and then do one of our great reviews that everyone loves?
I don't want to watch part 3, man.
No, we're just going to watch one.
Oh, well, hold on. Damn it. This was like poker. I overplayed my hand. Now, I should say only if you watch 2, but I was so adamant about not watching 3. Oh.
I'll watch 2 if you watch 3, and then if you watch 3, I'll watch it too.
Ooh.
I'll probably end up gifting this to my son for Christmas, and then we'll watch it together.
Hope he doesn't watch the live stream.
I don't think he is. Maybe he's not listening to me, but he does legitimately like the first one, as do we all. And I'm excited to have this. And like I said, maybe we'll review it. And when we come back in the new year, we'll have a fresh review of this after every other channel you know has already reviewed it.
I like how you pointed out he legitimately likes the first one. What's his favorite?
Part 2. Somehow, but I don't think that's right. I think he's just being a contrarian.
He always likes the follow-up, no matter
being
what
contrarian.
it is. He always likes the
contrarian.
second.
He's being a bit of contrarian.
His tastes, he's being contrarian.
So that's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles trilogy, December 15th, Arrow. Finally, all the details. So happy that it's here.
Before you move on, Redlined just sent through a super chat.
Oh,
Said, you guys rule. Thanks for the content.
thank you for the super chat.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely. Really appreciate your support of this channel and coming and hanging out with us. It's awesome, and we love to have every single one of you.
King salute to you, sir.
King salute. King
I
salute.
always say I feel guilty with those. Like, ask a question. I saw some podcasts, they do that. When a super chat comes in,
Yeah.
they'll interrupt the discussion and they'll ask whatever that person who sent the super chat. Like, we'll answer it. I just
maybe that should be what it is. If you send a super chat, we immediately break the stream to answer your question.
Nothing grand, but I mean, address it and then keep going. I don't know, something to give back.
I like that.
I feel bad. I just feel like I'm sitting there shaking a tip cup. What's that?
Well, we're not. Our stream is giving back.
I know.
Your presence is the present.
That's okay.
Oh.
I understand what you mean.
We're quoting Kanye.
Sorry, I shouldn't have done that.
Love that.
Then.
Do some of that more.
When I need logic and reason, I think of Kanye West lyrics.
Sorry about that, everyone.
No, but we do appreciate really everybody that's even here watching this. So thank you so much for being here, let alone tipping us for whatever that it was.
Oh, wait, we got a question. He gave a question.
Here it is.
Okay, question. A Nightmare on Elm Street 2 versus 4.
We literally just talked about this basically.
We just shot we're shooting the Nightmare segment as we spoke on, and we had this debate. You're saying either or, which one do we prefer? I would prefer 2 over 4. I love both. And Matt?
I would say 4 over 2.
Thanks for the super chat. So where were we, Matt? That was natural.
We've got to save. We got to save the juice for the review. I can't just blow my load right here on the friggin' live stream.
Please don't do that.
Maybe it's less awkward if we just take the money.
Thanks for the money, bitch.
There we go. We got that out of it. Money well spent.
But yeah, 4 definitely. I'll tip my hand slightly. I appreciate what 2 is trying to do in that they tried to go a different direction from 1, not knowing where the series was going to go at all. They didn't just want to rehash 1, which you do see a lot of franchises do today and back then. Yeah. So they did take it in a new direction, which was interesting. I just don't think it was executed well, which is why they ultimately reverted back to what a little bit more of a formulaic approach.
But why do you think that about Secret of the Used? I was waiting,
and that too.
I was waiting a minute for you to stop talking,
so you can slam me on Secret of the Used. Oh, fun! All right, well, thanks again for that super chat. Anybody else that has one, stop this chat at any time. Stop us at any time for another great commentary for me on.
Everybody else who doesn't contribute shit is like, please don't donate again. It was so unentertaining when that happened.
Give me a Silverado question. Let's have it. All right.
Chat doesn't want that.
So, next up, December 1st, coming early, which I thought these were supposed to come starting 2026, but Arrow is bringing us the first one early, and that is what Shout Factory has already put out, City on Fire.
Yes.
So Arrow is starting to put their Hong Kong cinema releases out, so they purchased this catalog along with Shout Factory. We knew we were going to get them. Both, this was going to come out in the UK. Shout Factory was going to do it in the US. I didn't expect any of these to start coming out till way into 2026, but here we are early.
Same.
And this is the first look at City on Fire. So now we're getting a little bit of a presentation on what both films have to offer. I wasn't sure what to expect. I don't know. This one is a traditional limited edition slipcover. It's not a hard, rigid box. Maybe some of these will be. This one, at least for now, is not. It is arriving with the same transfer. It is arriving with the same language, audio options, and all that kind of stuff. All features are the same as well, except this one seems to have a bunch of archival features that the Shout Factory one does not have. So you are getting a little bit more. And it was a lot to begin with. It's a new commentary, 4 new interviews, appreciations, and it all totals over about an hour. And then you've got an archival interview with the director, cinematographer, and one of the actors that's coming with this that the Shout Factory one did not have.
Thank God for being broke sometimes, dude. I couldn't afford City on Fire, and then we kept talking like, well, Arrow has the rights as well. Wait, it came so quick. That cover is superior.
It's badass.
The features, you get the archival ones now. This is the greatest news, and I'm learning of it just now, Matt. Breaking to me.
Breaking news.
Genuine happiness, dude. This is awesome.
Yeah, so the Shout Factory one does have the original art, which I know we say a lot of times, just give us the original art. And I do agree with that in like 99.9% of the cases, especially when you look at some of the trash that gets put out. But this is an original artist doing something for this film, which I think works well.
It does, dude.
This works. Look how angry Chow Yun Fat looks on that cover.
And
He was pissed.
He does. And I mean, he's got goofy in the movie too, don't get me wrong, but like this fits the tone more than the Scream Factory or Shout Factory one. And I'm sure it's Arrow. When you open it up, you'll have the original art, either in an irreversible
That's it.
Okay, see,
that's the art right there that
you
you're
go.
getting on the Shout Factory anyway. It's on the inside, and probably you can flip around, I would imagine, if you like this outer box art. But I'm a fan of having two separate arts. Right? That's what I'm a fan of.
This makes me so happy, man.
Got a booklet as well. And like I said, I think you get the OG art, you get this new outer art. I think it looks great. I haven't picked up any of these yet. I think a lot of people were saying the same thing. We're kind of waiting to see what Arrow does.
Oh God! And if they're going to do it this quick with City on Fire, I'm glad I'm doing a hard boiled as well, man.
Yep.
I'm going to wait on that. Oh, dude, this is perfect.
Yep.
This is perfect.
And for all I think I saw a question, just fly up there. Is it region free? The 4K obviously will be. I'm not sure if there's a Blu-ray that comes with this. But the 4K absolutely will be. So here we go. This is our first taste of Arrow putting out these Hong Kong cinema classics.
That's slick. That is pretty slick.
That is pretty slick. So no other details to share other than here we are. Surprise, surprise that Arrow is giving it to us a little bit early.
Yeah, not at all, dude. I wasn't even expecting like beginning of next year.
Yeah.
I was giving it like a year for that one to kind of resonate and sell a bit, but nah, they came in, we're eating your lunch.
I know, and it's funny.
Get out, Shout.
I know, and it's funny too. It's kind of like, they bought these catalogs up, and they're obviously not doing anything different with transfers and stuff, but it is kind of interesting to see, okay, I'm sure these are being produced concurrently, perhaps, but is it something where like Arrow's like seeing what Shout does and like, all right, we got to one up these assholes. Let's make sure we get this on here too. Or they know what Shout's going to do, so they're going to try to make it better in some way.
I mean, either approach, they're winning. They're doing it.
Arrow had a banger of a year, dude. I think Arrow had a great
They
year.
really did.
They killed it with the Westerns, and then they started teasing you with this stuff now. Plus all the other huge hits that they've had this year with other titles too.
I know, but this right here is confirmation for any of that Hong Kong acquisition, any of these titles. I'm going to wait on Arrow, even if it seems I'm waiting on Arrow. That turnaround was insane.
Yeah.
And look at this artwork, dude. That's badass.
I'm curious to see if any get the like a rigid box treatment, or if we're just going to get them all like this, and if which ones would they put out.
Honestly, for a title like City on Fire, which isn't the heaviest of hitters in this acquisition, I think a slip is justified. A King of New York kind of treatment, those kind of releases.
Yeah, sure.
I'm sure with something like The Killer or Hard Boiled, I'm sure you'll get a box.
Gotcha.
But I think this is appropriate. This is the perfect release for City on Fire, in my opinion.
Looks awesome. Here's what else Arrow's putting out. So you got The House with Laughing Windows.
Wild Style as well. Yeah, dude. Arrow's been killing it.
Wild Style.
Killing it.
SHAWSCOPE Volume 4. So here's the Wild Style.
Yeah. Can I tell you something so funny, Matt?
Yes.
I'm gonna get the treatment you get. I've never seen this. And that's insane to me as somebody who, this is sampled on Illmatic. At one point, I was dropping random Nas references into our live streams years ago. I mean, I know everything about this movie, but I've never actually sat down and watched it.
Yeah.
And dude, just as a preservation of history, this is so important, so cool. I love that Arrow's doing this. I hope this also gets us Crush Groove. Man, I'm blind buying this to support it. You're right. Arrow this year. Damn. Keep it rolling.
And
keep it rolling.
This is filled with features too, by the way. Tons of stuff. And what's kind of crazy is people have been expecting this to come out for a little while. The teaser, you know how sometimes Arrow does a teaser of like, coming soon this Friday, whatever. And it's just like a picture and people guess what it is. The picture was of a basketball about to go into a hoop. And everyone thought it was White Men Can't Jump. Everyone was saying it's got to be that, or it's, there was other guesses too. And then it turned out to be this, which obviously makes sense as well. But I think for a brief moment, I was like, dude, if they put that out, this will literally be the year of Arrow in Russ's eyes. And if not, everyone's, because I know so many people want that too.
If they had man. Even the sun shines on a dog's ass sometimes.
Sometimes. So Wild Style, another huge one. You got the SHAWSCOPE Volume 4, which I feel woefully unprepared to talk about this, and this is not really my wheelhouse at all. But for people that like these films, dude, this is like, I'm sure people are loving that they're putting these out in the way that they're doing it.
May I posit something to the fans of this? It is very, if for someone to get into it, I feel this is very inaccessible.
It's very lofty.
Very lofty. But if you're already into it, that's the coolest thing ever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
There's no middle ground here. It's very intimidating.
It is. And these books are really cool. I'm curious. I mean, I can see how one's open here. I like how it's not like stuck in that you have to pull out. It is kind of like on a pull tab, like, like an insert that doesn't make it hard to like, get your fingerprints on. But the way that this book is prepared for you to have all these in here, dude, this looks great.
That is sweet.
This looks really great. So
we're on volume 4 now?
On volume 4, I'm going to give Arrow a round of applause for volume 4.
Give Arrow a standing ovation.
Give him a standing ovation. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. So Arrow, that's your Arrow news for December. Closing out the year strong. The next time we hear from them will be in 2026.
Yep. And I predict for 2026, White Men Can't Jump, Last Boy Scout, potentially a Ricochet.
So you have if whatever you say, Russ, usually comes true. So we need to get you saying
I'm
some
thinking
stuff.
about the likelihood, the times. Actually, I'm not giving away my formula.
Don't give the formula out.
I'm like the Colonel Sanders. This is the secret recipe.
Secret sauce.
I can't air that.
We can't air that.
That's for me and that fucking dog when we're rolling beautiful bean footage. That ain't for you guys.
The next up is going to be Shout Factory and Scream Factory alike, but we will start with Shout Factory, and they're keeping this train rolling.
What?
John Woo film, The Killer. Here we go.
All right, awesome, but
waiting for air.
Guys, I'm sorry, guys. You're getting bullied. I don't know how else to say it.
So here we go. Arrow putting this out. We talked about Hard Boiled last time. City on Fire. They're up to like, what's number is this? 18 or 19. Like they're rolling through it. December 2nd, 4K. Now this is a 3-disc set, and I will say I didn't. When I was looking at the features for this, they are putting some serious effort into some of these titles. We can only hope that Arrow just steals it all so we can get the release that we want. But a ton of features that the fans, I hope, will appreciate. New 4K restoration, obviously. Original camera negative, Dolby Vision HDR. All that's to be expected at this point. There's a whole bonus disc with a feature-length documentary on John Woo. Like, and so many people are there. Not only is he there, but so many people are there talking about him, his career, his lifetime, all that kind of stuff.
Style, like other directors, things like that. That's cool. There's
also new interviews on here with John Woo, with an editor from this film, a producer, deleted, extended scenes. So much. Whenever you get a feature-length doc, I mean, what's better than that?
I love that. Do you remember there was a Goodfellas special edition? And they had one of those documentaries as well on Scorsese. I remember the Hughes brothers were on it. Linklater was on it. Yeah. I always love watching filmmakers talk about their filmmaker influences.
Dude. Yeah. I mean,
that's pretty sweet.
Just from a value perspective, it's like, wow, like not only is it a documentary, but it's one that relates directly to this. It's probably something that people will love to watch. I mean, when we talked about Sorcerer, when that Friedkin documentary's in there, that's incredible when they are like, here's a whole other movie. I mean, that's nice.
Wasn't it Kid Stays in the Picture?
Oh, that was with Jade over in Imprint.
That's right. I have to buy Jade now.
Just to get that.
Yeah.
And I will say, although I did mention this about Hard Boiled, that it was $65. This is also $65. But it does soften that a little bit when you know that you're getting a full-length documentary. So it's kind of like you're getting 2 movies in one. When you consider I bought Ninja Turtle box set for $65. Does that stack up to this? It does seem a little pricey. Will it come down? I don't know, but I'm sure fans of this film are ready to gobble it up. I'm just willing to bet that they wish it was more like $49.99, maybe.
I agree. That's stupid. There is nothing in The Killer that is half as good as Go Ninja, Go Ninja, Go. Go Ninja, Go.
I was early. You had to say it like 5 times before I do that.
I understand. We all get excited when we start singing Ninja Rap.
Yeah, and this is also, might I add, kind of sticking with that same motif of the art, the color, like
like yellow, red.
It was green. It was green last time. Now it's red, and it looks like the original art's on the inside, booklet, and all that kind of stuff.
City on Fire, yellowish. I know this.
No,
is more
it had its traditional one. It was traditional. This is the second time now I've seen where they're doing a little bit more of a stylized package. Lindsay, how many people are excited for The Killer out there? And are they more excited for this or Hard Boiled, or is everyone just like eating it all up?
There were some people talking about The Killer a little while back. what was the last? I'm sorry, I'm a little lost here. But there's 2 super chats that I'm distracted by that you guys have to stop everything and look at.
Oh my God. Okay. All right. What do they have to say?
Well, I think you should look at it on the screen because one is from Jordan, having to do with Nas, and it's directly to you, Russ. So I feel like you have to read it.
Can you? Okay, let me see. Okay, I have to pull
It's
it up
the one
directly.
I can't read.
Yeah, hold on.
Snap.
I'm gonna pull it up. Hold on one second. Okay, here it is. Nasty Nas to Esco to Escobar now. He is Nostradamus. Nasty Nas to Esco to Escobar now. He is Nostradamus.
It's a chorus to a song.
Why don't you do it better than me? I read it like I was.
Honestly, that's considered one of Nas's like lesser albums. It's Nostradamus. It's from this 4th record.
Will
But
you
yeah,
will you
it's-
perform it?
No.
Okay.
You perform it.
You
Perform
kind
now.
of just say it's like Nasty Nas to Esco to Esco. That's Nostradamus. It's like this
It's
I
like
know
some
that
old
one.
timey 50s.
Dude, honestly, most Nas fans, I'd say, like, I'd always say this about that record, his 4th record, Nostradamus. It's for him, it's a bad record or a lesser record, but for most rappers, that would be one of their great records. That would be one of their good records. You know what I mean? There's still plenty of stuff to like on that album.
Okay.
I'm sure we went way deeper than any of that intended.
For you, Russ. Thank you, Jordan.
Thank you, Jordan.
Dude, you're the man. And then what else we got? When did Russ start wearing shades on the show and why?
There's a good reason for that, I guess.
Was there?
I don't know. My recollection, and we'd have to check the tapes, but my recollection of this, it was when the first appearance of Carlito and his costume that I did required me, same with dyeing my beard. It required me to dye my beard and wear sunglasses
The
on.
method actor.
No, to be the costume to appear as Carlito. And I remember sitting down here with the glasses on as Carlito, and like we have lighting and shit. It looks different to you guys. I remember feeling like, whoa, this is a little more natural. I feel like I can talk more natural with Matt, etc. It felt more relaxing. I know it comes across as corny as shit to a lot of people watching. I don't care, because then you get into kind of hate comment, which
That's what you like?
it plays in ultimately in my view. But I'm being serious. It is just like a level of natural lighting that I think allows me to conversate better. And like I said, I was stumbled onto it through that Carlito thing.
I remember.
So I have to thank Mr. Brigante.
Got to thank Brigante. I remember being unsure about it.
You were. And then I kept referencing that thing you do.
Yeah. I remember I was like, you're going to wear sunglasses next to me? I was like, I don't know. Like, why? Like, why would you want to do that?
I'm going to start calling you Guy.
And then I just kind of started going along with it. And then it's just started to not bother me anymore. And I was like, okay, well, let's just go with it. And then, as you said, people started hate commenting. Part of me is like,
Yes.
well, this is our show.
can I
We'll do
tell
what we
you-
want. And
all
then the
right.
other part of me is like, but if you took them off, would we be at 20,000 already?
Probably. No. I know there's an element of that too. There is an element of that too. But hear me out. There was also simultaneously something else.
Okay.
Around that same time, I had watched a video on Fred Durst, of all people. Someone was dissecting Fred Durst, right? And they pointed out how his imagery was intentional to draw a reaction that really didn't matter, but it stuck out. I don't know, dude. And I connected that dot of, well, this is one, beneficial,
Yeah.
and then two, striking in a stupid way. And I just, and then when people call you out, it's like, well, now I got to roll with it. Now I got to fucking run it into the ground. You're never going to see my eyes.
I
again.
was just about to ask, will the people ever see your eyes again?
Nah, probably. It's not some goddamn, mantra.
Would you want to show them your eyes right now?
Oh, God. Wow. This is a setup for the super chat.
Here it is. There he is.
And you can tell.
Let's give that a round
by
of
the way
applause.
already.
There he is.
Now I need my sunglasses on. You look good, Russ. See? Doesn't he look good?
Hold on.
You look good.
Do I walk around in real life like insecure about my eyes? It's just like, I'm telling you, you can see it. Look, I can see our reflection on screen.
Yeah.
Look at that light coming
It is a lot.
in. Like there are literal reasons. Honestly, dude, if you did it, you'd probably keep doing it as well.
As soon as I put them on, they're never coming off my face.
Because I swear, before I did it, I used to do the same thing. I would watch somebody on YouTube doing an interview, and I'm like, why is this schmuck wearing glasses? And then when I like did it for Carlito and I realized the lighting thing, I was like, oh, now I get why so many people do that.
People don't realize that we're in a very professional Hollywood-esque studio.
I mean,
there's lighting all around us.
For once, we're not being sarcastic. They're for having 14.2 subscribers. Our set definitely,
we go hard.
Yeah, we might as well be at fucking ABC or something.
We got monitors everywhere. We got a producer in the other room.
It's like the headquarters of the CIA.
Jesus Christ. Thank you for those super chats. Thank you very much for those questions. I'm blushing over here, I think. This is just too much.
I'm the one who stripped. Look, even when you make a super chat, we'll remove items of clothing.
What do you want me to take off? I'll take it off. Just tell me.
Matt, you don't watch the live chat as much as I do. I wouldn't throw that out there. You definitely have some fans.
Do I have some fans?
Yeah.
Now I'm blushing even more.
I think, is Brown Bunny out there?
Brown Bunny?
I always get the impression.
See Brown Bunny tonight, but I do agree.
I always get the impression Brown Bunny
and I
has
have
a
the
thing
same
for
taste.
you. Yeah.
Fix my hair.
And I encourage it. Brown Bunny's cool.
No, I do
Great
love it.
taste in flicks.
All right, thank you.
You gotta put yourself together for Brown Bunny.
All right. I'll comb my hair for the next stream.
You got to go Vincent Gallo on Brown Bunny.
All right, well, let's move along, Russ.
Get a little Chloe Sevigny with Brown Bunny.
Let's get a little bit personal for you.
More personal?
Leaving Las Vegas.
Ooh.
Shout Select. We're diving into Shout Select now. They're putting a few titles out. They're putting 2 titles out, one that's personal to you and one that's very personal to me as well. I'm being sarcastic, but it's still a title I'm excited about. However, this is one that you've been hoping was going to come out in 4K for a long time. You even posited maybe Criterion would put this out. But now that you saw this, you agreed that this fits?
Yeah, this is... Well, I always thought... Honestly, I predicted it would end up in a Kino.
Bargain bin.
With a slip. But
no slips here.
I'm waiting on the Steelbook.
No slips
in Las Vegas.
Yeah, no slips here. And as you might also notice, no collector's edition across the top.
No, that's interesting. That's interesting.
So for this title, it's coming out December 16th.
I'm sorry, can I tell you this?
Yeah, sure.
No edition of this really had tremendous features or anything over the years.
This one does not either. It's a new 4K restoration. You are getting a new commentary from the director.
That's worth it enough. And the restoration is worth it enough. I'll be buying it day one.
Yeah. I will have to say woefully that I have not seen it, and I'm excited to finally check this out. You have really built this up for a long time.
It's not that...
As being one of your favorites. Not built it up like it's a masterpiece, but it's one of your favorites. I mean...
Yeah, dude. You know... You know,
we've got 30 seconds.
You got 30 seconds.
I'm just kidding.
You know me. No. You've known me many years.
Yeah.
For a couple decades, about 2 decades of my life, this movie is very, very, very familiar. I'm gonna be interested if you finally see this and if you see me in it.
Okay.
Now, for those wondering, I've been sober for I'm going almost on 10 years now, but
California sober?
There are literal... I abstained from alcohol for about 10 years.
I'm dead.
And dude, I mean, like, there are things in this movie, like, I've done, you know? Like, there are things in this movie... And people who knew me for years, knew me back then, they know.
And you said it's a great portrayal of it, which is also why it makes it a good movie.
For years, you know, that Nicolas Cage is respected now, right? Ultimately, I feel. Mm-hmm. I think unilaterally now he is.
Yes.
There was that moment around Wicker Man remake, around that era where people just kind of completely wrote him off.
Yeah.
And I was always saying, nah, dude is great. And I would always point this movie out. I was like, he didn't win the Oscar as a fluke. Me, someone who has lived very similar for a long time, this is the best portrayal of an alcoholic I have ever seen, at least in a big movie, in a movie that would have, you know, Nicolas Cage and Elizabeth Shue. Mm-hmm. This is in a serious way. Mm-hmm. I've seen it comedically done, you know, a little bit where it's realistic, but what Cage captures here that I think most movies don't get, or most people don't understand about alcoholism. And that is, it's not about feeling good or feeling depressed. It's about feeling numb. It's about feeling nothing. And that's what Cage is aiming for and going for this entire movie. And it's heartbreaking to watch, and it's convincing as hell, but it's being numb, you know? And, yeah, man, I don't know. But it's also one of those movies I've seen so much that it kind of turned into a comedy to me. or I quote, I'm saying like Scarface. You know, you ever seen a movie that's serious, but you've watched it so much that now it's just, you kind of like little quotes, you know? Like even him, like I'll walk around, I'm a prickly pear, you know, like him in this. Like little shit.
Yeah, okay.
But nah, it's an incredible performance. He had... incredible, and he's done it more. It's not just Leaving Las Vegas, man. He's shown it time and time again. Nicolas Cage, he's got it.
I respect it. I'm excited to see it.
And Elizabeth Shue is incredible in this movie as well. Elizabeth Shue has almost gone her whole career being unsung, you know, and she's always consistent.
Was she nominated for this also?
She was, but she lost.
She lost.
He
okay.
won.
He won. Yes, I wasn't sure. I couldn't remember if she was nominated. No, yeah, dude. I'm excited. When I saw this, I'm excited for you.
Well, for those who don't know what the plot is, he's a Hollywood screenwriter, and in the first 20 minutes, he's already an alcoholic. You learn though that he loses his job. He has no friends. He lost his wife. He basically lost everything. So he burns all that he owns, and he just takes the budget of the money that he has left over, and he maps out a certain time in Las Vegas for hotel stays, all the alcohol he'll need to kill himself. And when he gets there, you know, he meets her. She's a prostitute. You know, they have a relationship, and it gets awkward because he tells her right from the jump, you can never ask me to stop. You won't. It ain't happening, you know? And it's about like what that work. It's depressing as hell. But I mean, it's good, dude. It's great.
I'm in.
I'm telling you, that's easily Cage. I don't know, man. There are other great alcoholic portrayals. Don't get me wrong, but I think in Leaving Las Vegas, it's that ambivalence that he has. He brilliant. He did it brilliantly.
Well, I'm happy for you and all the fans of this movie. I'm finally excited to check this out. Also, like I said, 4K restoration we're happy about. New commentary. I'm interested, and you've never heard a commentary from this director or seen anything about it?
I'm trying to think if there was a commentary on that. The Blu-ray took forever to come out. I remember I had the DVD. I don't remember one. It's possible.
Okay.
It's possible.
Well, that's awesome. That's awesome news. And then speaking of deeply personal picks, I also have one here. And that's Cloud Atlas.
Well, it's personal to me, too, because this was the movie that led me to drinking.
I was going to say, this is the movie that turned me into an alcoholic. Cloud Atlas.
20-year bender.
For any fans, if you've been a fan of this channel for a really long time, if you've checked out all the videos we've put out outside of physical media news, Russ and I, maybe 3-4 years ago at this point, we put out a video that was about movies that we were like embarrassed to own, or how did we title that video? It was something like
did we do it, or did we just talk about it?
No, we did it. On the cover, the thumbnail is me kissing my
fried green tomatoes.
My fried green tomatoes
yes.
thing.
Okay, I remember that.
Yeah, like embarrassing pick, something to that effect. And I went in deep about why I really enjoy Cloud Atlas, and I'm not going to do it here, but I am excited that this is coming out. I don't know if there's any fans for this movie out there or not. I was shocked I even liked this movie, to be honest, as much as I did, and I find it to be a great film. It is an epic. It's like nearly 3 hours long, so it is a long watch. But what's kind of cool about this specific release, as you see, they did give this the collector's edition treatment. Not only is there 7 like archival features or something, but there's a full length, like, I don't know if it's a documentary or a meeting up of like nearly every actor that's in this, the directors, they're all back talking about this film. Like a recent one.
Wow. Hanks? Really?
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, pretty awesome. So I just wanted to give that a quick shout. I don't know if there's any Cloud Atlas fans out there. I'm a huge fan of this film.
Dickie Holmes said he tried so hard with that piece of shit. F that movie.
I'm not going to fault anyone for saying that.
I didn't even try.
Eric Otto said Cloud Atlas has the greatest trailer, but the film never actually delivered on that trailer.
I disagree, but I'm not going to fault anyone for thinking that.
Weekend said it's amazing. People hate on it, but it's a secret love of mine. Give it a chance.
It's divisive. The people who love it, love it. But I have 2 questions about this. One, what came first? Was it this, or that one with Mila Kunis.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Didn't Jupiter Ascending?
Oh.
Wasn't that a Wachowski movie too?
Maybe.
If it was, I was wondering what came first. Secondly, did they transition before Cloud Atlas?
They didn't.
Or is that a rewrite of the credits?
That's a rewrite of the
Interesting.
credits. Yeah, it's a rewrite of the credits.
Because I was wondering, I didn't know when they did, but
it doesn't say, their name's not on the cover of this. I think they're, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to say. The thing, I'll just say this about this movie. It is very long, and it takes place amongst like 10 different characters across like 9 different times in history, all the way from like the deep future, all the way back to the farthest reaches of the past. And all these characters play different characters within these time frames. But what I liked about this movie and what kind of kept me interested is the pacing and the editing of it. When you think 3-hour movie and you think all this crazy shit that's going on, it's like, okay, this is going to be a lot to dive into. They are keeping this shit going. Like they are bouncing to, and it's never, you never get lost. You never like kind of lose the plot as to what's happening. But that's the only thing that's the saving grace of this is what the pace of it is and how they keep you interested by always shifting to another point of view, to another person, to another character. While it all is speaking about a bigger whole, that's kind of the point of the movie, that like lives transcend over time. The things that you did here are going to affect the things you do in the future. So you're seeing all these things transpire. So in a way, it's just as poignant to me as with Russ and Leaving Las Vegas.
Oh my God.
Yeah. No,
You clap for yourself. Wow.
Well deserved.
No, it's fine.
I'd like to add on to that though. One, this sounds like a great double feature with the fountain.
I like the fountain too.
Yeah.
I just wanted you to say that.
How dare you?
And I think
That's all. We're gonna keep moving. I did want to
very poignant.
Very poignant. A couple quick shout outs to what Scream Factory does best, and that is Steelbook reissues. Steelbook reissues. Here we go. We got Dawn of the Dead.
Which one?
This is the Eli Roth.
Snyder.
Zack Snyder.
He said Eli.
I did say Eli Roth. I'm an idiot. Zack Snyder, which I actually do enjoy this movie. I think this is a cool remake.
It's one of the decent remakes.
You've got People Under the Stairs.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
You've got Sword and the Sorcerer.
Pretty cool.
You've got The Gray.
Speechless.
You've got
That cover's wild.
Black Christmas.
All right, that's dope. Damn it. See, this is why Scream gets a bad name, man. I actually settled recently and picked up Black Christmas on 4K because I was like, I'll just get it with a slip.
Yeah.
And then they hit me with this. It's like, I don't even know when to jump anymore.
Hit you with the gourmet shit.
They really do. And I like this cover. That cover is awesome.
Yeah.
I like that as a steel.
And I'm assuming that poster that comes with it, that's what the back of the
you got
Steelbook looks like
Saxon
too.
there. Look at him on the side. Ooh.
What toupee did he bring to this piece?
What's that?
What toupee did Saxon bring for this film?
That's his traditional toupee.
That's his traditional
That's the
toupee.
classic Saxon that I'm accustomed to. Man.
Which toupee do you want me to wear? I love that.
Yeah.
I love that anecdote. Which
That
one
is
do you want
great.
me to wear? This one or this one?
I know.
That's awesome.
I wish maybe they kept tabs on like which one got used more.
Yeah.
You know.
A Nightmare on Elm Street toupee. This one or my Black Christmas?
Well, honestly,
toupee?
he plays a sheriff, a cop in this as well.
Yeah.
So a lot of the scenes in this, if you do play like him at the station in Nightmare on Elm Street. you
Gotcha.
know.
Saved on wardrobe. Just
Yeah.
recycle that.
Swap
toupee.
toupees around.
Hey, Black Christmas
Bring
was
that right
ahead
back
of
out.
it. This film was ahead of its time. This movie's awesome.
We got a Tales from the Dark Side steal.
Did you pick up, because you're a fan of this, aren't you?
I'm a fan of. Yeah.
I know you're not a fan of this artwork, but the movie, are you a fan of?
It's one of those ones that's inconsistent, but it was too inconsistent that I would. This is on the level of to me of like Creepshow 2.
Yeah, that's how I would put it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a couple of good ones in there. Like I particularly like the one with Radon Chong. But the what's God? God.
Christian Slater.
Christian Slater. Yes, God, I almost lost his name. That one's not too bad. And the one with what's that guy's name? William Hickey, who's like the say the blessing from from Vacation. Say grace.
I don't know his name.
The blessing. Him.
You just had to do that.
He's in the wheelchair.
Yeah, I
and he's like the cat's like fucking with him the whole time. Like that one's kind of cool too. Maybe I should get this, but maybe not this one. This art's a little weird. I like the traditional art with like the demon on the front.
I know.
That one's kind of reading the book.
Yeah, that's classic to me. That's why
Yeah.
I assumed you wouldn't be a fan of this.
Yeah, but so those are all the steals that Shout's reissuing, and then a couple other steals. One is Edward Scissorhands, 35th anniversary. By the look on your face, I'm assuming you don't like that.
Not really.
Okay.
Are we getting a standard?
I believe so. There's already been a standard picture shown just before we went live for like foreign territory, so I gotta imagine we'll get one here too.
But I can tell already by the cover with the ad at the top that this is going to be like one of those steelbook kind of things, similar to what they did with Sleepy Hollow, which tells me Edward Scissorhands is going to get released every 6 months.
Here it is right here, opened up.
Okay, no. But
You were wrong, but it's okay.
I have a feeling Edward Scissorhands is going to get released like Sleepy Hollow every 6 months.
Yeah, this won't be the last time probably.
Do you like this art? Or
I don't know. I mean,
I don't.
Whenever it says first time in 4K Ultra HD, it is obviously the first time, but like you said, it almost makes me feel like, this is the first time.
Yeah,
next time will be the next time.
That's just letting us know up front. We're the morons.
I don't know. It doesn't. I'm not sickened by it, but it is a little.
All right, my main takeaway, especially when you look at the back, I love Winona Ryder. I love her to death. I don't need a close up of her on Edward Scissorhands. I get it. She's the love interest. She's one of the main characters. But I think that is solely on there due to Stranger Things. Depp, come on, man. Just go with the classic cover.
Yes.
That's just like, what
The
is
white
this?
background,
And why
the
is
snow.
the scissor bending and all this silly? Like,
I need that white background. It's like his side profile.
You know what? This gives me vibes of like the later half of Tim Burton's career. And you don't ever want to think about that when you go to Edward Scissorhands. I mean, you don't want to think about the later half of his career at all, really. But this reminds me more in line with like Alice in Wonderland or something. And I wish it was more in line with the era it released, 1990.
No, I agree. I agree with you. So this is coming out.
AI slop comments here.
AI
slop. And I didn't want to say it out loud, but that's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah.
The movie is going to look incredible in 4K.
I'm sure it'll be great.
I can't wait to see that.
Everything's archival, commentaries, Burton, Elfman, featurettes. It is a 4K restoration with Dolby Vision and Dolby Atmos. And one thing, I just recently watched this maybe a month ago on the collector's edition DVD that I've got, and it has all this same stuff on there. There was a special that was on HBO that was like 30 minutes long when this movie was coming out, and it was this interesting making of, but at the same time, it cast a little kid in it that was supposed to be Tim Burton as a kid, and how like Tim Burton as a kid was really weird and it was kind of like kooky and stuff. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Dude, it was like 30 minutes long and it wasn't making of, and they cast the kid. I don't know if you can picture him in your mind. The kid from Kindergarten Cop that's like he's like one of the kids that's being interviewed. He's got like dark hair and dark features. I think he's the one that they expect is maybe like being abused or something. Like everybody dies.
The kid who's actually getting abused?
No, but it's
no.
Yeah, everybody
it's probably a tumor.
Everybody.
The kid who's morbid.
Yes. Yeah, him.
Okay.
He's the kid that stars in this who's supposed to be Tim Burton as a kid, and they show like his drawings and stuff, and it's like, oh, Tim Burton was so quirky as a kid.
That sounds cool. I
remember watching that, and that's not anywhere, and I was like, oh, maybe they'll put that in here, and they did it.
Man, well, like I said, dude, maybe it'll pop up in one of the
future releases.
Oh God, this is gonna get milked to death.
Before we move forward for the last piece, before we get into our roaster toast, I did want to say a couple of words about Silverado. The news is in. Let's just put it this way: for all the people that got their Silverado copies, the word is out. It is one of the best transfers anyone has ever seen.
Oh my God!
I've read every review so far, other than giving it myself. And I hear. Let me
reference disc, man.
Let me read one of these.
The format was made for Silverado. I saw that on the cover of the New York Times the other day.
I think I should run a poll. Do you have Silverado fatigue yet? Yes or no?
This person that's reviewing this says, I'd be the first to tell anyone to never really rely on screenshots when evaluating a 4K presentation. But my God, take a minute and peruse the screen grabs attached to this review. Enlarge any one of those images, and you're not only in for a treat, you're getting just a taste of what's in store when it comes to this outstanding restoration and video transfer. It just sounds wonderful.
Matt, I mean, dude,
Textures are razor sharp.
awesome.
Filmic grain is present, consistent and unobtrusive. Edges are crisp without any signs of ringing. Add to that a complete lack of banding, macro blocking, digital noise, print blemish, or any other issue you have. Hands down, a video transfer that should earn Silverado a place on any best of 2025 list come year end. Is that a spoiler? Because someone might have it by then. We're going to find out. I mean, it has to be on the list at this damn point.
Has to be, dude.
So I wanted to give Silverado one more quick shout out. That not only is it a great film, but the transfer, beautiful. Thank you, Sony. I can't wait to have it in hand so we can all watch it together.
I was going to kick back and listen to you give more hyperbolic quotes like that, man.
I don't want to give any more hyperbolic quotes.
None? Okay.
No more to give, but I did want to at least mention that.
That would be woeful.
Very woeful. So I want to talk about Umbrella, who is putting out their DOGMA release.
Yes.
Which is big news from them. And this is what it's looking like. It's coming out 12/10, 4K Ultra HD Umbrella. They've been teasing this for months, honestly. It's been teased for a long time, and there's all kinds of iterations. You get a regular release, you get this release, you get one with a t-shirt and a hat that says Snoogans on it. This would be the one that I'd be eyeballing.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet, I have to admit.
Two previous, and there's a ton of stuff on here. So you got two previous commentaries from the entire cast and crew, new commentary from a film critic, new interviews with Kevin Smith, Jason Mewes, the makeup and effects designer, a new 25th anniversary Q&A screening with Kevin Smith, over 60 minutes of silent dailies with the DOGMA score, which have never before been seen, a new In Defense of DOGMA documentary, and every last archival feature that you had before, plus a 100-page hardback book, art cards, and reversible poster. Here's my DVD.
Matt, that thing was a rarity for many years. Did you know that?
No. Is it still a rarity?
I think so, because there was no Blu-ray, or the Blu-ray was rare. Maybe the Blu-ray was rare. Maybe everybody has this. I don't know.
Everyone's got it, Russ. My special edition DOGMA and a very nice slip case that's still looking good.
Kevin Smith always had great physical media releases.
This is the one that opened on two sides, or who doesn't remember that?
Oh, man.
Love that. Yeah, and it's all pretty much brand new on the inside here, so maybe this is worth a couple bucks.
Instant nostalgia.
Instant nostalgia. I'm really excited this is coming out. I do really like this film a lot, and this is only, right now, $70. Now, this is in, obviously, Australia. So, considering what's included here, the packaging that's coming, that slip box, the slip case, the booklet, all those features, I feel like, again, it's probably inching towards worth the money. Now, once you go to the shipping and all that, maybe not. If somebody wanted to go in on something with me at Umbrella and we could save on get the free shipping.
Do we get that Imprint Jackie Brown from them?
This is from Umbrella.
I know, but I didn't know if, like...
They sell each other stuff?
Yeah.
No, they do not.
I was just wondering that.
They do not. They do not. No, they do not. But I don't know. Maybe.
Does McDonald's sell spaghetti?
Do they sell spaghetti? Well, maybe if we got two of these, we could save on the shipping.
I'm not a big fan of this movie like that. Well, hold on. You do the... I am interested that this is a cool release. Do the calculations. We'll come up. We'll see if the price is right on my end. Matt.
All right. Well, I think it's on.
I'm not going to go really high for DOGMA. I'm just telling you right now. I'm not. I told you, this movie always confused me. I don't mind admitting when I'm stupid. I did not understand this movie.
Okay.
David Lynch movies have made more sense to me than DOGMA. I'm serious. Like, I ultimately don't understand the ending or the point. You mentioned a new documentary about the controversy surrounding DOGMA. I never understood what the controversy was. I never really found anyone that was outraged by it.
Just the religious stuff. I guess people get outraged by it.
But I don't, even them. No, but I mean, even religious people, even Catholics or whoever you're referencing, I don't remember there ever really being like some real condemnation against this movie. And I mean, that documentary suggests this was like Marilyn Manson or something at the time. I don't know. I'm just lost on this movie, dude. I always have been. I feel like there are great scenes in it. I love the boardroom scene with Damon and Affleck. That's brilliant. I love a lot of people in it, dude. It has two of my favorite comedians of all time in one movie. There's a lot to love. I just remember, kind of like we mentioned this earlier. I remember when I saw it. It was the first time I saw a Kevin Smith movie I felt let down with. And to this day, I don't know, man. I didn't get it.
It's been so long since I've seen it that it's hard for me to rebut anything that you're saying, but I do remember at the time really enjoying the messages of it, the film itself, the comedy of it. And
That's what I'm saying.
I'm excited to get this or check this out. And I mean, obviously I own it to get it in 4K.
Yeah. Like I didn't understand the messages is what I'm saying. At times I felt like it was criticizing the Catholic Church, but then at other times I felt like it was justifying or making excuses for things. And at the end, I remember just thinking this was almost like a have your cake and eat it too attempt at religious satire. Mm-hmm. But I mean, again, I was 18 when this came out. I could be completely wrong and just a moron, but that was my feeling at the time, and I never quite latched onto it because of that.
Or because Alanis Morissette plays God.
Like, I'm not saying that. Like, I felt like that meant something that I didn't get to anything that was leading up to it.
I wanted you to say, isn't it ironic? You didn't. You just kept going. That's fine. I was trying to set you up for an isn't it ironic joke, and instead you just kept on piling on. That's okay.
You could tell I'm genuinely intrigued. So like I said, I do want to rewatch it. If we can negotiate the right price, Matt, it could be in the cards.
Well, maybe, Russ, our best friends at Lionsgate, who is also putting it out.
There you go.
The chat, there's several people saying that they prefer this edition.
This is it.
Honestly, that's slick.
I have no idea at all, and maybe they can correct me. I have no idea if all of those features that Umbrella's putting out, if Lionsgate going to have any of those. They obviously do a great job scooping up features and putting new ones out too. Mm-hmm. But I have no idea what the differences would be. I mean, I myself am not like the DOGMA fan to the point of I need a $70 version of it. This probably feels about right to me too. Yeah. But that release is great for what they're doing.
Yes.
I think it looks awesome.
Yes. If you are a big fan of DOGMA and you want the ultimate edition, that Umbrella one looks great.
And speaking of box sets, what about a View Askew Universe box set? Like, wouldn't that make sense for Kevin Smith? I mean, he's never going to stop making movies, but wouldn't it make sense for him to put all of those universe ones together?
I'm at a point, I don't even know which ones are considered that and which ones aren't, to be honest with you. There's been so many weird reboots.
By the time you get to the end of Clerks 3, maybe it ends with Clerks 3.
Even at that point, I'm lost before that.
Skip some of those other ones. I don't know. But we got this one coming. We got Umbrella coming. So that's all. I just want to do two other quick highlights on some Umbrella stuff from January. Did you have something else to say?
I was going to say, I mean, our friendship aside.
Yes.
You got to admit, Lionsgate, I feel like, has been, coming hard out of the gate.
Out of the Lionsgate. I
feel like they got Jacob's Ladder. The Whole Bloody Affair will inevitably be them. This DOGMA. What were some other releases they got coming out? I remember there was another Steelbook.
Well, I mean, all the Tarantino stuff they did this year.
All the Tarantino stuff. Like I said, I kind of almost feel like they got off to a wobbly.
They did Basic Instinct, King of New York, that we mentioned. Yeah,
and I feel like they're starting to hit more. There's more of a continuity.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're finding a rhythm with their releases, I feel now.
So Umbrella, so let me just go back to this really quickly. So this is the DOGMA release from Umbrella. It looks wonderful. It looks stacked. If you're a big fan of this film, it's a no-brainer to pick this up for sure. Yeah. If you're on the fence a little bit or you just kind of want something normal, I think that Lionsgate one is looking good. For January, Umbrella's going with Tourist Trap, Russ.
Blu-ray though, right?
Blu-ray, Russ.
Which, I mean, I guess for
So let me see if I'll tease you a little. So it's coming out January 14th, 2026 on Blu-ray. It's been out a handful of times on Full Moon features. No info on the transfer, if it's going to be new, old, I don't know. And I can't comment on any of the quality of the last one either. But from a packaging perspective, this looks great. There are new interviews with actors Jocelyn Jones and John Von Ness, and a new commentary with a Full Moon historian.
Yeah. Dude, this is Full Moon Features. If you're unfamiliar, Full Moon Features will release this forever, license it to Umbrella. They'll probably put out some box set with this and, demonic toys, et cetera, that they've done. Mm-hmm. This release will be put out in perpetuity.
Okay.
Until physical media dies. This is an awesome set. If you don't own it already, I'd recommend it. I mean, especially if you're in Australia. But, I don't know. Do you feel differently? You felt I would.
I wasn't sure.
Enticed,
I wasn't sure what edition you already owned, and if you wanted some kind of collector's
edition.
edition.
It displayed up here.
Oh yeah, we have a big one.
Yeah, I had that one Blu-ray that came with
and
the
it's like a giant VHS.
Yeah, it came with the action figure.
Okay.
And like I said, that VHS box that I have, that's why I'm getting.
You're good.
I'm getting nothing new here.
Interviews,
but
no?
if you want,
who cares?
To be honest, I had a crush on the one actress in it, but she passed away. She's not coming back. So,
well, one last thing before we dive into our roast or toast: will you be picking up the TOX box?
Well, wait. What's in it?
All films.
What does that mean? Are you tricking me?
New as well.
No, I'm not.
All films are here.
No.
Including the new one.
No.
All in 4K?
They've all already been released.
They
in 4K.
have?
Actually, I think there's already a box set of them in 4K that doesn't have the new one.
You're right.
And if that drops in price because of this, I'm finally jumping on that.
Okay. Yeah, so this TOX box is coming with them all.
I was about to say, I'm sorry, I was cutting you off.
No, it's okay.
But I mean, and I think either they announced or they already came out like actual decent solo releases of 1 through 3 and Citizen Toxie also.
Yep. I don't know if anybody saw the most recent one. I know you're against seeing it, and I totally respect that. But if you were a fan of it and you didn't get all these, and if you need to be a completionist and have them all in one place, the TOX box is where it's at.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, I got to stand firm on that one, Matt. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
And I'll explain it again if nobody caught our last talk about this. I respect anyone who wants to go out and support it, and you're into it because we need more types of films like this. I'm not against it. I'm not protesting it, but I promise you the first one is it's so ingrained in me. It's going to do nothing for me at all. It's one of those, it won't work on me, but if it works for you, excellent, and go out and support it,
There you have it. That's the news of the week. That is the news for the week. Shall we now, in our final minutes, do a quick, maybe not, we'll see what happens with this roast or toast submission from Adam T.
It's a Monday. Who knows what'll happen, man?
Who knows what'll happen? So we've got a roast or toast submission from our fellow viewer, Adam T. I'm not going to say his last name, but Adam T, you know who you are. And first he decided to flex on us with his surround sound, TV,
Holy
receiver, double subwoofer, you son of a bitch.
Like I can hear it from
Stormtrooper
there.
friends.
From here.
I've wanted a double subwoofer for such a long time. That looks sick. All right, Adam.
Yeah.
We got 5 different lightsabers. Got it all happening here. So
I have one thing to say to this guy. Star Trek.
and then after taking a look, what I was surprised by is I think Adam has got the shelves I've got.
Oh my
yeah.
God.
Oh,
I think-
look at the sweet dog.
And
We
we got a
haven't
little-
seen a dog in any of the pictures yet, have we?
No, we haven't. We got a little puppy
Aw.
right here enjoying the movie room. He's looking that way at the TV.
Yeah.
These are definitely, I think, the shelves that I've got. If these are the same IKEA shelves, then these are definitely
Billy.
the ones I've got.
They do look like yours.
The old Billy bookshelf. So Adam's got quite the collection here.
Where to begin? Where to begin?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
That's the 10 crack.
All right, so he's
commandments.
got 14. I've got 10.
Ooh. Do you feel threatened?
Yes.
Yeah, you can
Time
tell.
to roast.
All right, Matt.
Time to rev up these engines and roast.
Well, I'm letting Matt out the cage now.
Yeah.
That's it.
What the
Get
hell
tough,
is this? A bunch of cases with no inserts in them?
Yeah,
What the
Matt.
hell is that?
Shit, you got him, dude.
What the hell?
Fuck.
Yeah, seriously. What the hell you got over here? 24 this box set 1 through 9. I don't even know where I'm going at
There
anymore.
was probably more seasons than 9, weren't there, Matt?
Probably.
I don't know.
Let's get a better close up.
Was there 24s?
Here we go. Here's a better close up here.
this is
All right, let's
better.
take a look.
What are we
We got a lot of TV over here. The Blacklist,
fun.
Battlestar Galactica.
Some Disney.
This is
alphabetical order. This is
Oh, yeah.
alphabetical order.
That movie 9's
yes.
in there.
That movie 9, which I
So,
have. I like.
We have to guess what's in between Blacklist and I can't read what's next to Black Sheep.
We don't know what any of these are.
We
Adam.
have to guess. It starts BL. Well, it has
Do you
to
think
be.
it's porn?
Oh, well, that
Maybe.
opens up something else because it has
Black
to begin
porn?
with black.
Yeah. Oh, bing bong.
All right, Mr. T.
Hey there. What else we got? We got the
Probably
Fast
skipping
and
the house.
Furious series down here.
Matt kept it moving.
We got Farscape.
Yeah, what the hell?
We got Dave. Cocoon. Okay,
Hey,
Cocoon.
Hey, Dave has a
So
Blu-ray.
strictly alphabetized all
These
the
are.
way across?
Yeah, but we're gonna have to kind of scuttle down from top to bottom and then get back into the middle of the alphabet again. A lot of Blu-rays.
A lot of Blu-rays.
Adam, you 4K king or what?
When he buys anything new, it must really take him a lot of time to reconfigure.
Tell me about it. I'm an alphabetical guy myself, and
wait, I'm confused. If this guy is not a 4K king, if this is all Blu-ray, why does he have that setup?
Why, Adam? Tell us. You've been roasted.
That setup, you need to put that setup to work, man. I think, excuse me, can you zoom in here? Is that Fat Man?
Fat Man.
Fat Man. I think you need to put your setup to work, pop in a Fat Man 4K, and test that baby out,
Test it out. We got flubber. We got something blocking flubber here.
Oh, no.
Flubber.
What else we got?
That's a good one.
Back to the porn. And then let's see, Ad Astra, a movie I wanted to like and did not like. Let's see. Let's move over to the second section here. We got Bones on TV.
See, dude, you didn't tell me we had more pictures. I assumed that was that guy's whole collection.
We got Doctor Who. We got all the Friends collections.
See, this is more respectable. Okay.
Adam,
dude, you were showing me the Dollar Tree section of his collection first, man. You were showing me like the goddamn flea mall version of it.
I'm going to tell you what, Adam. You need to extract the television and put them in their own section. That's going to be my feedback. That's going to be my takeaway. Everything is in alphabetical, and that's great, and that's what I do too. But at some point, you got to be like, I'm looking for television. I'm going to the television section.
Yeah. I disagree. I'm all about freedom. Don't let Matt tell you what to do.
That's what you do, Matt.
You know,
I said it's my feedback.
This isn't a fascist state. We are all 4K kings.
This is a roast or toast segment. I'm here to roast.
I gotta keep you in line, man.
He's got the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. television.
I need those slips to all be in line. That's bothering my eyes.
See, there we go. Now Lindsay's roasting.
I know. Wow.
Yeah.
Now I gotta jump in and help you out here. Hey, you own the Brothers Grimm.
My mom, I love that show.
Oh God, the Brothers
my mom's
Grimm
collection. Adam, are you my mom?
We got DuckTales.
Woohoo!
We got all right, DuckTales.
Woo-hoo.
Again, a lot of Doctor Who. There's District 9, but I didn't see Elysium yet.
Oh, if he owns Elysium, all is forgiven. Let's go to the E's.
I'm gonna guess Adam's a little bit younger than you guys.
No way.
Why?
I just have this feeling.
Adam, state your age in the
I
chat
think
now.
he is. I bet he's about my age.
Futurama,
Really?
Fringe.
Well, you can't just throw that out there.
Well, I feel like the Friends, I mean, DuckTales, was DuckTales really big for you guys?
No, it was.
It
was big, but
not saying we
I was
watched
older.
it, but
All right,
it
well,
was.
I hope Adam comes through.
Oh, I see what you. Yeah,
Bones.
okay.
I
I've
don't
always
know.
wanted to check out Fringe. I've always heard that's good.
Is he like Joshua Jackson?
I do, and I like the guy that's from Lord of the Rings. I'm missing his name though.
Dominic
Lord Denethor?
Moynihan.
Denethor.
Denethor.
Yeah, he's
Lord Denethor.
yeah, Lord Denethor. What is this? What's that say?
Lucifer?
Lucifer.
Netflix?
Wow, this is a real
Whoa.
TV collection.
Did you print those yourself?
We're gonna report you to the FCC. Look, he's bootlegging Netflix.
He's printing his own inserts.
Nah, honestly, we salute you. Stay
Scott
away from
Shermer wants to
Netflix.
know where Pootie Tang is at. Second time tonight he's mentioned Pootie Tang.
Wait, who said
Who's
that?
wanting
Scott
Pootie?
Shermer.
Scott Shermer said, "Where's Pootie?" I think it's coming up. I think
Yeah.
what's going to be on the next
If
slide.
Pootie Tang is in here, I will just drop dead
Why?
because it's just funny.
Because how many times it's come up?
I like Booty Tang. What's
Yeah,
wrong
it's
with
just
Booty Tang?
Sad.
really funny movie.
Sarate, my Damien. All right, now
Do your Pootie Tang impression.
we're back
man.
up
I
to
know you
A's.
got one.
We're back up to the A's. We've got what's this?
Batteries not included. Look at that.
The Gathering season 1, 2, 3. I don't know what that is. Batteries not included. I love Batteries not included.
Yeah, you got Back to School.
It's a great film.
Isn't that a Deftones documentary?
Bad Teacher, another underrated
Yeah, for sure.
Cameron Diaz comedy.
Oh yeah, it's
Chippendale.
well, I will say that Bad Teacher is rated.
It is rated. Did you say Chippendale?
Hold on, does my man have Ice Princess? Dude, his collection is opening all kinds of possibilities.
What's Cassie? Castle.
Castle.
Oh, Cassie? Castle from
got the
ABC
cell.
Studios.
Yeah, catch
Adam,
me if you can.
okay, Adam, you're taking us on a journey, bro.
I would bet that Adam's probably spending like $150 a month on streaming services
Elysium.
for all these TV shows.
Is it there?
Elysium.
Is it there?
You're a
It's
liar.
there. What do you mean? You're right there. Stop
Oh,
acting
here it
like-
is.
acting
You're
like
right. It is
Elysium.
there.
Of course, it's there.
Of course, he says. Elementary?
I want to know a serious question. I feel like
Where's
this-
Downton Abbey? That's my question.
I feel
We're
like
not at the D's yet.
I feel like part of this collection was an acquisition.
Eastern Promises.
Oh, Adam, can you say did you buy a lot of these television shows in like a flea market or something?
Yeah, that's what I'm leaning towards that. I'm not saying all. I'm getting that vibe.
And do you print some of your own inserts? Because I'm going to tell you, like, I've never seen The Goonies look like this in my life. How many Blu-rays of The Goonies are like that? Some of these look like you've done this yourself.
And what is the movie Get a Job? I've never heard of that. Have you?
I haven't.
That sounds good.
You think maybe he worked at like a video store?
That's what I'm saying. Something like that could be an explanation.
Is he in the chat?
Like that.
I'm not seeing Adam come through yet. No.
Come on, Adam. A lot of Blu-rays, though. I'm not seeing nearly any 4Ks, by the way. Did you stop at Blu-ray, or is there a whole other shelf we're missing?
Well, Matt, how many pictures do we have left?
We got one more.
Oh, we'll go. It's probably the 4Ks next.
I don't know. Let's see. Still a lot of blues. Oh, we got a timer going off in the other room.
Take my pills.
Take them crazy pills.
Man.
We got TNT Leverage.
Dude, we've been trolled. No 4Ks. He sent this to us to make us look like 4K fools.
Yeah.
Sanctuary.
Dope Weekends just said Blu-ray boy.
Blu-ray boys.
We're 4K jesters.
What's
We're
the
being taken
yellow?
over.
Oh, is that Rick and Morty? What's the yellow?
Yeah, a lot
Okay.
of full television series. Might I add? What's this? What's this down here where this man
That's
is like
isn't that Deep Space
Nine,
or
maybe?
something?
We got some-
Voyager.
Stargate Atlantis, Star Trek Enterprise. Where's Sequest SUV?
What?
What's that one?
Oh,
Sequest?
with Jonathan Brandis?
Yeah, what's that called again?
Seagate, wasn't it?
No, it's like
Watergate?
It's something like that.
SeaWorld?
Scott Shermer said, "Respect for Blu-ray. Not everything needs to be 4K."
That's true, Scott. You're
Agreed.
right. You're right.
Overboard. I
You're-
hope that's
Agreed.
the original. If that's the new one, whew,
What?
Overboard.
Overboard?
Oh, he has the Jennifer Lopez Overboard.
Isn't it Anna
Salute.
Faris?
Was
Is it
Anna
Anna
Faris?
Faris?
Yeah, I
don't
think she
know.
does the remake.
Oh,
don't
I
know if
thought
it was
Jennifer
her.
Lopez was in that, man. This collection's depressing me. We're
Is
talking
it?
about Overboard starring Anna Faris and/or Jennifer Lopez.
Harry and the Hendersons. There
This
we
is
go.
fun. Oh, no, I
That's-
feel like he's got everything.
You
That's
do have
class.
everything.
No, totally, dude.
Adam, you got everything. We
We
got
do.
one more picture. Oh, we got more.
Oh, Jay Donnelly said it's Sequest DSV.
SUV?
DSV.
Wait, how many collections of Friends does he have?
I think
Scroll
we're-
back up.
I think we're-
those were separate releases of Friends.
Oh, this is just the lower tiers now. Now we're towards the bottom.
I know my collector's edition of Friends, man.
You sure do. We got Star Wars over here. A lot of Star Wars. What Star Wars is
How
this?
many Star Wars movies were there?
Jesus Christ. Starman.
Wait, hold on. Does that one say Star Wars Honora? Did
Ashoka?
Did Sean Baker make a Star Wars movie, man?
Is it the Ashoka like TV series? I think I'm saying that
Oh,
wrong.
Super 8. We just watched that the other night.
Vikings?
Got literally everything.
This guy's got it all. Adam, we're coming over.
You got the whole world in your
Oh,
hands.
Sunshine.
Supernatural?
Ooh.
Got all the Supernatural. We got Sleepy Hollow television show. I'm more enamored by all the television shows this guy's got, to be honest.
That's
I didn't even know that was a show.
Pinky in the Brain? Person of Interest, season 1 through 5? Wow.
That's
Okay.
true. I'm just learning new TV shows.
I know.
right
Like,
now.
so how many of these should I
I
watch?
had no idea.
Yeah, wow. This Vicky Holmes just said serious TV lover. I would say
Man.
so. Yeah.
A lot of TV love. A lot of TV love. And then, we even got stuff on the ground.
Ooh,
What's
is that,
this?
Is that stuff to be I would hate to have to reorganize this.
More Stargate.
File new stuff away. Oh, he's got Napoleon in that stack.
Napoleon. Did I get the
Mentalist.
The Mentalist.
Is this my mom? I swear this seems like my mom.
Adam, also known as Lindsay's mom, Barb. Did you send this in, Barb? Is this your collection?
She loves her TV.
Wow. Adam, thank you so much for sharing this. It looks
Yeah.
like you've got even more beyond what's over here. What are these?
to the
Is this
stack.
X-Files? What's down here? Yeah,
Yeah,
X-Files,
yeah,
baby.
Go over to the stack.
I can't see it all, but
A Quiet Place. The Revenant, Matt.
yeah, why is this stuff on the floor? Why is the Revenant on
I'm
the floor?
telling you, this feels like a pawn shop acquisition, or like a. It does, man.
Knight's Tale.
Respectfully, dude, preserve it on Blu-ray. We're all film lovers here,
And look
but it's just kind of funny. Like, if this is your
You
setup.
think he's watching Friends with like all those woofers up?
all the woofers.
Dude, imagine how Smelly Cat sounds on that system. That would be great.
He's got speakers in the ceiling with the Atmos shooting down. Adam, thank you so much
Dude,
for
the
sharing
fucking
this.
Rembrandts, or who did that song?
Yeah,
I'll Be There
Rembrandts.
for you, just blasting it out of that system. Wow.
Damn.
We really appreciate that. Here, I'll throw up our email really quick. Send us something. Here is our address at 4 Peddlers Row, Unit 234. We're here at 4kkingsyt@gmail.com. Send us a message. Just say hi. We're always on. We're always responding. Ask anyone that's emailed us. We've responded literally same day, sometimes after maybe one or two. But send us your roast or toast submissions. Just drop us a line. If you've got any scoops, send us a scoop.
Yeah. Send us some ice cream, too.
Send us an ice cream scoop. And before we completely close out, I'll just run over to the chat one last time. We'll just say our farewells tonight. Once this thing loads up here.
We got now?
It's
Series TV.
Let's just give it a second to... here we go. All right, let's get around here. Cloud Atlas 4K is a day one purchase. Thank you, Noodles1771. Jay Donnelly, I knew nothing about Cloud Atlas, but ended up really enjoying it.
Should I watch it?
Cloud Atlas was first to your question from Dickie Holmes. No, you shouldn't watch it, Russ. Please don't watch it, actually. But when this comes out in 4K, Lindsay, the producer, me and you, we got a trip to take down on old Cloud Atlas Lane. You liked it.
I did, but I've got so many other things I want to watch before that, and it's so long.
Like Sorcerer.
But it's got Tom Hanks, and it's sci-fi.
I don't know, Russ. I'm not sure that's enough for me.
Guys, why do so many of these Steelbook reissues... Dope Weekend says, why do so many of these Steelbook reissues take forever to get shipped? I'm still waiting on the reissue of Lawrence of Her Labia.
Really? That
Wasn't
should have
that
shipped
forever
years ago.
That seemed like forever ago, right?
Did you miss the joke?
I did, and I was running with it.
Oh, well, I was like, who's missing the joke? Do I need to repeat myself? Yes.
Labia.
That's a deep cut that we made on our own video that he remembered.
I know. Who said that?
Dope Weekends. When's Lawrence of Her Labia showing back up?
Dope Weekends. You're dope. You got dope weekdays too. You're dope.
All those Steelbook covers look like they were done with AI, says Mark's Movie Menu. You're probably not wrong. It looks like the old AI slop. AI strikes again. Yeah, I know. AI art, boys. I know. It's a drag. I feel like a lot of this Scream Factory stuff, it's just because I usually see them churn one or two out. This month, it's like there's 10 they've got coming out.
That's true.
AI's working overtime. Yeah, you got to admit, Winona looked pretty with blonde hair, said Tom Hagen. It's literally the only time I've ever seen her with hair other than black. Have you ever seen her otherwise?
I don't think her hair's black.
Or dark brown, blackish?
Like blonde.
Yeah, I've never seen it like lighter, maybe.
Yeah, I guess you're right. She did look good in Edward Scissorhands.
Yeah, she looked cute. I like Me, The Mask, and it's coming my way, says Tony Tunes. I like Me, The Mask, and it's coming my way. I like Me, The Mask, too. I don't know if it's on its way yet. Scott Shermer said, my Silverado came today, and it's purty.
All right, well, back to The Mask. I love Amy Adams, or Amy
Yazbek. Amy Yazbek?
I do. I love Amy Adams, too, but, oh, gosh, yeah. What time is our live stream? It's getting late.
Getting late. Many people want the Lionsgate Limited version of DOGMA. A couple of people saying they're getting I like how we've divided the fans on Silverado. Some people love it like me. Some people are like, please, God, stop talking about it.
You really took over the internet, Matt.
I'm going to say this. Russ texted me not that long ago and said these exact words. We should do a review of Silverado.
Wow.
I did.
He said we should do a review of it. What do we think?
Matt didn't
Lindsay,
realize.
run a poll.
Matt didn't realize, though, I meant it, I knew it would be funny. It wasn't like
I was going to take it completely seriously.
I know. No, and I was being sincere because I looked at it as, hey, we're doing House Party. We're doing Ms. 45. I was like, here's one you love. Maybe I should watch it. So what did I say after that? I said, and wouldn't it be funny if I actually liked it after all the shit I've talked?
Possibly.
Right?
Possibly.
It's a possibility, man.
Simon says, who's going to watch 500 Hours of Bones?
Adam. And my mom.
Adam, that's who.
Adam and Barb.
A brave move to send these boys your collection picks. Dickie Holmes, I know you sent us yours, didn't you?
Yeah, Dickie Holmes.
He was brave.
Somebody said Dollar Tree, and I was trying to avoid saying that. I was using every other pawn tree.
Tom Hagen's guessing 35 to 39 years old.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, probably, I guess. I don't know.
No Silverado respect. No respect here.
I didn't see any 4Ks, did you?
No. CSI Wilmington. That's us here in Delaware. Where's the Jag collection? That's the only one we were missing. Jag.
VIP.
Yeah,
Wait,
VIP.
Eric
Burn Notice. Where's that at?
Burn Notice.
Did Eric Otto send his collection in?
Eric Otto, did you send your collection in? If you did, you need to send it as well.
And crickets.
Hey, and I'll say this. He didn't have Monk, did he?
I didn't see Monk.
Wow.
Oh.
But Monk,
That's a slap in the face. If you had all those and you did not have Monk.
I didn't see Columbo.
Put some respect on Monk's name. Monk that's one of the best shows of all time, man.
Do you guys buy a ton of TV series as well? I have a bunch of TV series on DVD and Blu-ray. There hasn't been a 4K set that I've bought of any TV yet.
Because Golden Girls hasn't released one yet.
Golden Girls hasn't released theirs yet. There's a lot of shows that I would own or would purchase, but I haven't yet.
I mean, I used to in the DVD days
That's
because
what I mean,
that's when it was prevalent. It's not even really a thing anymore.
Yeah.
But even then, the only time I would avoid it is if like the music rights were an issue. Some shows that really impacted the show.
Yeah.
Some it did not. Some it was just like God damn it, I'm not getting Frank Sinatra on the Married with Children intro. But I own Married with Children.
Yeah.
You know, the heavy hitters I definitely do that I adored growing up. For you and I, if they're asking, I know our similar ones would be Married with Children,
absolutely,
In Living Color,
yep,
Kids in the Hall,
yep.
I own that 70s show on Blu-ray. I love the first couple seasons of that.
We've got the Golden Girls.
The Nanny, I own that.
Yeah, The Nanny, we never bought on Blue, but I would own that as well. Like Saved by the Bell is one that I would probably pick up.
Yeah, I never picked that up, but I wouldn't mind.
Yeah, I mean, Breaking Bad, I'm waiting for that to come out in 4K, Sopranos to come out in 4K. I wouldn't mind Seinfeld in 4K, which I have all those sets in Blu-ray too.
Yeah, I own the Sopranos Blu-ray set that had that cool slip on it, and I own the Breaking Bad 4Ks, but I never got like a collector's edition.
My So-Called Life.
I do own My So-Called Life.
There you have it.
I love when you bring that. Trust me, I would much rather be the guy on the My So-Called Life side than the guy on the Silverado side. Even with Jared Leto, I'm still staying over here, man.
Hunter Dean, Silverado is the best Western of all time. That stars Kevin Kline.
I know, and dude, you got to think that's going up against Wild Wild West.
Kids in the Hall box set. All right, Oscar, you're back in my good graces after you dissed Silverado. I'm not even going to mention what you said about it. But a lot of great. Have Stranger Things Volume 1 and 2, Target exclusive 4K awesome sets.
Yeah, I have the first season of Stranger Things.
Yeah. Well, that's been a blast. Russ, I had a great time tonight.
I did too, Matt.
Thank you, everybody, for being here. Always a pleasure. Thank you for all the super chats. Thank you for the questions and just tuning in and just being a great, awesome audience that comes and hangs out with us every other week, sometimes on a Monday.
This was an incredible Monday for me.
It was an incredible Monday. We are in spooky season. We've got 3 months left in the year, which means we've only got about four or five at the most streams left before we close out of the year. Got a lot of videos coming your way, though. A lot of great content on the way.
Yes, a lot. Too much,
and so much more. Lindsay, do you have any final words before I hand it over to Russ?
No, just thanks for hanging. That was really fun, as always.
As always. So, Russ, I'm going to give you the final word.
Well, Matt, the other day I finally watched Infinity Pool, and that is the Kid Cronenberg follow-up to his, I believe, debut feature, Possessor, right? Mm-hmm. A loyal viewer actually wrote to me on the side and said, Russ, I think you would highly enjoy this one. I'm assuming he suggested that based off Mia Goth, who I spoke highly of in terms of X.